Sunday lights, game day's here. Dr. Delay is live, let's hear that cheer. In the north, the grind runs deep. Steelers wave the black and gold, no sleep. Bengals roar and Browns ignite. Ravens fly under primetime lights. Jets take flight, Bills bring fire. Dolphins dive, Pats don't tire. From New York snow to Miami heat, delay calls every play so sweet. Titans thunder, Texans burn. Jags on the rise with every turn. Colts stampede on Sunday stage. Every snap fuels the rage. Broncos ride, the Raiders roll. Chiefs keep climbing toward the goal. Chargers spark the Cali sky. Dr. Delay's mic is riding high. Under the Sunday lights, fans go wild, we stream all night. Every down, every fight, Dr. Delay is live under Sunday lights. Black and gold, we bleed that pride. Steel City hearts electrified. Terrible towels in the air tonight. Pittsburgh's power under Sunday light. Here we go! Packers frozen, Lions roar. Vikings and Bears want one more score. From Lambeau chills to soldier fights. Delays calling through the nights. Eagles fly, the Giants stand tall. Cowboys charge, Redskins fall. Sunday buzzing, fans online. NFL chaos, it's game time. Shot Falcons fly and Bucks set sail. Saints march on, Panthers wail. From Atlanta down to the Bay, we bring the noise every play. Niners grind and Seahawks soar. Cardinals reload, Rams one more. From Cali sun to desert nights, Dr. Delay's voice lights up the fights. Under the Sunday lights, fans go wild, we stream all night. Every down, every fight, Dr. Delay is live under Sunday lights. Hey, hey, game day's here. Dr. Delay is live, loud and clear. Hey, hey, game day's here. Dr. Delay is live, loud and clear. Here we go. Steelers. Here we go. Sunday lights, game day's here. Dr. Delay is live, let's hear that cheer. In the north, the grind runs deep. Steelers wave the black and gold, no sleep. Bengals roar and Browns ignite. Ravens fly under primetime lights. Jets take flight, Bills bring fire. Dolphins dive, Pats don't tire. From New York snow to Miami heat, delay calls every play so sweet. Titans thunder, Texans burn. Jags on the rise with every turn. Colts stampede on Sunday stage. Every snap fuels the rage. Broncos ride, the Raiders roll. Chiefs keep climbing toward the goal. Chargers spark the Cali sky. Dr. Delay's mic is riding high. Under the Sunday lights, fans go wild, we stream all night. Every down, every fight, Dr. Delay is live under Sunday lights. Black and gold, we bleed that pride. Steel City hearts electrified. Terrible towels in the air tonight. Pittsburgh's power under Sunday light. Here we go. Packers frozen, Lions roar. Vikings and Bears want one more score. From Lambeau chills to soldier fights. Delays calling through the nights. Eagles fly, the Giants stand tall. Cowboys charge, Redskins fall. Sunday buzzing, fans online. NFL chaos, it's game time. Shot Falcons fly and Bucks set sail. Saints march on, Panthers wail. From Atlanta down to the Bay, we bring the noise every play. every fight. Dr. Delay is live under Sunday lights. Hey, hey, game day's here. Dr. Delay is live, loud and clear. Hey, hey, game day's here. Dr. Delay is live, loud and clear. Here we go. Steelers. Here we go. Sunday lights, game day's here. Dr. Delay is live, let's hear that cheer. In the north, the grind runs deep. Steelers wave the black and gold, no sleep. Bengals roar and Browns ignite. Ravens fly under primetime lights. Jets take flight, Bills bring fire. Dolphins dive, Pats don't tire. From New York snow to Miami heat, delay calls every play so sweet. Titans thunder, Texans burn. Jags on the rise with every turn. Colts stampede on Sunday stage. Every snap fuels the rage. Broncos ride, the Raiders roll. Chiefs keep climbing toward the goal. Chargers spark the Cali sky. Dr. Delay's mic is riding high. Under the Sunday lights, fans go wild, we stream all night. Every down, every fight. Dr. Delay is live under Sunday lights. Black and gold, we bleed that pride. Steel City hearts electrified. Terrible towels in the air tonight. Pittsburgh's power under Sunday light. Here we go. Packers frozen, Lions roar. Vikings and Bears want one more score. From Lambeau chills to soldier fights. Delays calling through the nights. Eagles fly, the Giants stand tall. Cowboys charge, Redskins ball. Sunday buzzing, fans online. NFL chaos, it's game time. Shot. Falcons fly and Bucks set sail. Saints march on, Panthers wail. From Atlanta down to the Bay, we bring the noise every play. Niners grind and Seahawks soar. Cardinals reload, Rams one more. From Cali sun to desert nights, Dr. Delay's voice lights up the fights. Under the Sunday lights, fans go wild, we stream all night. Every down, every fight. Dr. Delay is live under Sunday lights. Hey, hey, game day's here. Dr. Delay is live, loud and clear. Hey, hey, game day's here. Dr. Delay is live, loud and clear. Here we go. Steelers. Here we go. Sunday lights, game day's here. Dr. Delay is live, let's hear that cheer. In the north, the grind runs deep. Steelers wave the black and gold, no sleep. Bengals roar and Browns ignite. Ravens fly under primetime lights. Jets take flight, Bills bring fire. Dolphins dive, Pats don't tire. From New York snow to Miami heat, delay calls every play so sweet. Titans thunder, Texans burn. Jags on the rise with every turn. Colts stampede on Sunday stage. Every snap fuels the rage. Broncos ride, the Raiders roll. Chiefs keep climbing toward the goal. Chargers spark the Cali sky. Dr. Delay's mic is riding high. Under the Sunday lights, fans go wild, we stream all night. Every day. Sunday lights, game day's here. Dr. Delay is live, let's hear that cheer. In the north, the grind runs deep. Steelers wave the black and gold, no sleep. Bengals roar and Browns ignite. Ravens fly under primetime lights. Jets take flight, Bills bring fire. Dolphins dive, Pats don't tire. From New York snow to Miami heat, delay calls every play so sweet. Titans thunder, Texans burn. Jags on the rise with every turn. Colts stampede on Sunday stage. Every snap fuels the rage. Broncos ride, the Raiders roll. Chiefs keep climbing toward the goal. Chargers spark the Cali sky. Dr. Delay's mic is riding high. Under the Sunday lights, fans go wild, we stream all night. Every down, every fight, Dr. Delay is live under Sunday lights. Black and gold, we bleed that pride. Steel City hearts electrified. Terrible towels in the air tonight. Pittsburgh's power under Sunday light. Here we go! Packers frozen, Lions roar. Vikings and Bears want one more score. From Lambeau chills to soldier fights. Delays calling through the nights. Eagles fly, the Giants stand tall. Cowboys charge, Redskins ball. Sunday buzzing, fans online. NFL chaos, it's game time. Shot. Falcons fly and Bucks set sail. Saints march on, Panthers wail. From Atlanta down to the Bay, we bring the noise every play. Niners grind and Seahawks soar. Cardinals reload, Rams one more. From Cali sun to desert nights, Dr. Delay's voice lights up the fights. Under the Sunday lights, fans go wild, we stream all night. Every down, every fight, Dr. Delay is live under Sunday lights. Hey, hey, game day's here. Dr. Delay is live, loud and clear. Hey, hey, game day's here. Dr. Delay is live, loud and clear. Here we go. Steelers. Here we go. Sunday lights, game day's here. Dr. Delay is live, let's hear that cheer. In the north, the grind runs deep. Steelers wave the black and gold, no sleep. Bengals roar and Browns ignite. Ravens fly under primetime lights. Jets take flight, Bills bring fire. Dolphins dive, Pats don't tire. From New York snow to Miami heat, delay calls every play so sweet. Titans thunder, Texans burn. Jags on the rise with every turn. Colts stampede on Sunday stage. Every snap fuels the rage. Broncos ride, the Raiders roll. Chiefs keep climbing toward the goal. Chargers spark the Cali sky. Dr. Delay's mic is riding high. Under the Sunday lights, fans go wild, we stream all night. Every down, every fight, Dr. Delay is live under Sunday lights. Black and gold, we bleed that pride. Steel City hearts electrified.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the final game of Christmas Day as the Denver Broncos, who come in tonight with a 12-3 record, take on the Kansas City Chiefs, who come in tonight with a 6-9 record. The Broncos favored by 13.5, looking to inch closer to an AFC West division title and potentially the number one seed in the AFC. Again, thank you guys all for tuning in. And, of course, Merry Christmas to you. I, of course, am Dr. Lay, ready for the final game of this one. Hopefully it's a good one. Again, we've been treated to some decent games today, whether we agree or not, whether they were good or not. Hey, it is what it is. That was kind of a debate in the chat, the last game. But yes, I did get some food. We have my wife. She's, again, shout out the wife, Dr. Lay's wife. Sorry, Kat. She got me some pasta, rigatoni pasta with some Alfredo sauce. So that was really good, really good. Oh man, I definitely needed it. So anyway, yeah, we are ready for some football, and hopefully we have a good one tonight. 13.5 money line or spread. That is a lot. And I understand, of course, the Chiefs down to their third-string quarterback, Ludacune, who was actually a former Steeler drafted by the Steelers in the 7th round. So. Hey, maybe he's going to channel that inner Steeler. I'm not too sure, but yeah, big game again with the Broncos, with how it looks for them. Actually, I didn't really get this set up here, so I apologize. The Broncos, they clinched the AFC West title with a win and a Charger loss, or of course a tie and a Charger loss. And for the first round, well, they need a lot of things to happen, so it's most likely happening in Week 18. They have to win with a Patriots loss, plus a Chargers loss, plus a Jaguars loss, plus a Broncos loss. A lot of stuff happening. So the seeds, again, in the AFC, NFC are all going to be going up and down these next few weeks. So, again, appreciate you guys all for tuning in. We got Orioles fan. Again, appreciate you for tuning in. Mad Steve Deacon, KJJ, there we go. Genius Hughes tuning in. Kenneth, is always good to see you. Let's see who else we got here. Nathan, appreciate you for tuning in. Jersey, as always, thank you for tuning in. Keith, George, I know George is definitely here. Miss Gina, good to see you. Merry Christmas to you. Nash, good to see you. Snowman, Daniel, thank you guys all for tuning in. And, of course, a Giants fan tuning in. So let's go. Gotta love the Waves. Oh, yes, they are clutch. Clutch indeed. Broncos again, clinch the number one seed with a win tonight, and then, with the win next week against the Chargers. So they went out. They are your number one seed. So we'll see what happens tonight. The Chiefs will have something to say about it. Of course, they've been spoiled. They have been bamboozled this year. Not expecting the season that they got, but hey, this is the season they had. They're looking to spoil Christmas potentially for the Broncos, the visiting Broncos, as Butker is ready to get things started here at Arrowhead. As there it is, we are underway in Kansas City, Missouri. That's going to bounce out of the end zone for a touchback. So the Broncos will take over at the 35, and here is Bo Nix. Bo Nix, 22-10 as a starting quarterback, tied for second most all time through 2 seasons in the NFL. 24-8 is Russell Wilson, so definitely in good company. Good to see you, Rick. Appreciate you, man. Christopher, as always, the one McNugget, Steeler Nation. You know it. And then, yes, hello there, George. As we are ready for some football, 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Bo Nix in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. As Bo lifts the leg and takes the snap, drops back, looking to his left, now over the middle. Bo Nix dumps it off, caught at the 40, and is brought down at the 44-yard line. That was the running back. I'm trying to get you the name there. Give me a sec. That was Harvey with the run, or the catch and run. Gain of 9. Did forget to adjust the records. So I have some bad news. I guess I should have left this, told Lions fans this. So the Lions now 2-6 when I call games for them. Oh, jeez. Lions probably don't need me to call a game for them next year. Second and 1 for the Broncos as Nix is in the shotgun, sending a man in motion. As they're at the 44, Nix is going to hand it off. This is Harvey up the guts at the 45 and brought down at the 50-yard line for a gain of 6. R.J. Harvey with the carry and a brand new set of downs for the Broncos. Hey, man, how's it going, co-eds? Good to see you. No Santa shout-out. Sorry, I must have missed you. Sorry, Santa. Good to see you, man. Santa Claus, the Saint Nick himself. Appreciate you for tuning in, sir, for game number 2. Or game number 3, but I guess game number 2 with us, knowing each other. First and 10 at the 50 as Nix is in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, lifts the leg, takes a snap, drops back. Looking to his right, throws, caught at the 45, and ripped out of bounds. That is Bandy with the catch and a gain of about 7. 6, 7. I'm not too sure which one. So second and... Oh, neither. Gain of 8. Well, pardon me. Look at that. Look at that. Lions loosen doesn't make it difference for the Cowboys. Yep. All white uniforms. Yes. So the Broncos wearing all whites tonight. Again, I'm more of a traditional guy, but to be fair, I'm not a fan of their current uniforms as is. Second and 2 at the 42 as he hands it off up the gut. This is Harvey, and Harvey going down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 2 for Denver. Especially your chops. Oh, you're good, man. I do want to, again, I try to get to the chat. How's it going, Ronald? Good to see you. You need Bo to go off for your fantasy team. Ooh, yeah, no, that's, we're running out of time for the NFL and fantasy football championship games or semifinal games happening. 3rd and 2, Nick's going to be in the shotgun. We have trips to the left, 1 receiver to the right as Nix lifts the leg, and it says play action, swings it out to Harvey in the flat. He's at the 40 and pushed out of bounds at the 36-yard line for a gain of 6. That is a Denver Broncos first down. Thanks for the silver rally, this guy. Running the Broncos defense in your championship. Nice. That is a good defense to have. Definitely a good defense to have. I remember in my keeper league, swiped them away from, they were the second defense taken off the board. And I took them. And my Broncos friend, he looks at me and glares at me. I'm like, well, I didn't want the Steelers defense. They're terrible. Hands it off down the left side. This is McLaughlin. He is going to be tackled at the 30-yard line for a gain of 6. McLaughlin, I remember him. Harvey, I guess I forgot. So a gain of 6 there, making it 2nd and 4. They're at the 30. Just a slow drive, kind of 4, 5, 6 yards each play, but it's working. Just moving down the field. You bet heavy on the Chiefs. Oh, man. Wish you luck. I'm wishing you good luck, man. Good luck. So 2nd and 4 as Nix in the pistol, lifts the leg and keeps it on the RPO, swings it out. It's caught by Franklin. Franklin is going to fight forward and gets the first down, tackled at the 24-yard line. Gain of 6, and that's another Denver Broncos first down. There's just moving and moving and moving and grooving. Just a standard bubble RPO, yep. Yep. The Steelers are playing Cleveland. I guarantee they get more points this week. I mean, the Steelers, again, this is kind of my thing. I'll let you know in a sec. 1st and 10 at the 24. Nix under center, sends a man in motion. He takes the snap and hands it off. This is Harvey. Harvey is going to be stood up at the 22-yard line. Big tackle there. A little slow to get up. Yeah, he did take a big whack. Gain of 2. But anywho, so the Steelers fans should know this. Again, I don't know, Josh, what you're a fan of, but Steelers haven't beaten Cleveland in Cleveland since 2021. That is the last year Ben Roethlisberger was playing. So I understand the Steelers look pretty good this year, but Cleveland in Cleveland, a little bit different than Cleveland in Pittsburgh. We'll see, though. 2nd and 7. They are at the 22-yard line as Nix drops back, looking to his left, throws, caught at the 18, diving forward, close to the first down marker, going to be about a half-yard short. Trying to get the name there, number 17 for Denver. I believe that is Humphrey. Humphrey with the catch. Gain of 6 again. 3rd and 1 coming up. Lions loss shows they need a offensive line help. Yes, they were. Goff was under duress today. Yeah, you were correct. Good evening, Jim from Oregon. Good to see you. Good to see you. 3rd and 1 for the Broncos. As Nick's under centers, the quarterback sneak, and he's got the first down. Needed to get to the 14.5-yard line. Gets to the 14. So again, a Broncos first down. Broncos just matriculating down the field, boys. That's what they're doing. Just looking pretty efficient. So first down for Denver. Got the over on the receiving yards already. Wow. When was the last season the Chiefs lost 10 games? Probably with like Tyler Thigpen, if I had to guess. I'd have to look that up. Put in Taylor Swift. Might help out the Chiefs. 1st and 10 as Nick's under center is going to hand it off up the gut. This is Harvey, and Harvey not getting much. Maybe a gain of a yard. I'll actually look that up, Don, because I'm kind of curious myself. Chiefs records. Actually, let me just go Chiefs Pro Football Reference. That's a great website, by the way. If you are a football fan, you know of Football Reference. Last time, 2-14 in 2012. That was Matt Castle. Oh, man. Romeo Crennel. Yeah, Romeo Crennel. I think they beat the Packers that year, too, if I recall. 2nd and 10 at the 13 as Nix drops back, looking over the middle. He steps up, throws it in the flat, caught at the 10, and he's whacked out of bounds at the 9-yard line. I believe that's Evan Ingram with the catch, as that is a gain of 4, makes it 3rd and 6 coming up for the Broncos. Running smash to the boundary. Yep. Yes, sir. Leroy Jenkins, possibly. How's it going? Kelly, good to see you for game number 3. Howdy to you. Chiefs fans are yelling injury at the Broncos. Oh, man. Miles is going to get the sack record. I hope not. Not this week. I hope not. Just 1 sack away. It would be the worst thing. That's the Browns' new Super Bowl. Always against the Steelers. 3rd and 6. Nix drops back, looking, throws. It is off the hands of the receiver. Incomplete. Pass intended for Humphrey. Humphrey just unable to reel that one in. Throw a little bit high, to be honest with you. And it'll be 4th and 6 in Denver. Just going to take the 3. Another e-bike commercial. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. I think it's time. You get an e-bike. So, again, this should be about, well, let's see what we got. 27-yard field goal. Yep, there it is. 27-yard field goal by Will Lutz from the right hash. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. 3-0 is your score with 6:58 left to go in the first quarter. Denver just moving down the field, taking off a lot of time. 8:02 off the clock there. Good drive for Denver. The only loss of the season for my 2011. Okay, so that must have been a different year then. So, right, that's right. Crennel took over in 2011, because I think Todd Haley was fired, if I recall. Yeah, okay. And then Crennel took over the full 2012 season. That didn't work out, and he was let go after. Okay. Yeah, Todd, again, I appreciate you for tuning in, but I mean, next time I'll have to time you out, man. I don't want to do it. Dang it, Bo, says Chad. Back with you, Doc from DC. Thanks for being here with us. Thank you for being here with me. I mean, yeah, I appreciate you guys just tuning in. Again, if you guys weren't here, I would just be talking to nobody. So thank you. Thank you for tuning in. And again, Merry Christmas to all you guys. Hopefully you guys all had a great Christmas day. And it's been a pretty fun one here on the channel. So thank you again for listening to this little channel. Let's see here. 13.5. Tuning in from Saginaw, Michigan. Well, hello there. How's it going, Jeffrey? I am broadcasting from Texas, somewhere Texas. Thanks for a long day of football. Hey, thank you again. Again, Lourdes, it's good to see you for game number 3. It's just common sense. When 4th down, everyone always goes for it. I'm just lost their jersey. I'm not too sure. But again, if you're talking about the field goal, again, you could miss it too. So, Yeah, again, I just, the spoiling, definitely not cool. Not a cool thing. So I appreciate you guys again for tuning in. And of course, again, feel free to chat down below, talk about whatever you like. I really try to get to the comment section, man. The chats, they are a huge part of the channel. So if you want to talk football with me, hey, I could talk football for hours, man. I really could. So feel free to chat down below, talk about the game, talk about the current playoff stuff, whatever it is. Whatever it is. And, of course, let me know who you think is going to win today. Right now, 75% of you guys with the Broncos. 25% of you guys with the Chiefs. Merry Christmas. Again, Merry Christmas to you, Jeffrey. Appreciate it. Broncos for the W. Yeah, the Lions stuff, yeah. Well, again, I kind of feel bad. I mean, I didn't reveal that because I didn't want Lions fans to get mad at me. But, yeah, the Lions are going to finish this year 2-6 whenever I cover a game for them. So, not ideal. Not ideal. Jeez. Not good. We're back here in Arrowhead. Again, the Broncos leading 3-0 over the Chiefs, as there is the kickoff. Going to be fielded at the 10. He's at the 15, 20, 25, and cuts inside, spinning around, brought down at the 26-yard line. And that is where not Patrick Mahomes will take the field. Chris Aludakun, drafted again by the Steelers in 2022 from South Dakota State last week. 11 for 16, 111 yards, was sacked 4 times. Just unfortunate. Go Broncos. Again, a lot of Broncos fans in the chat. Good to see Indy will win the South. As Aludakun sending a man in motion. He takes a snap, hands it off. This is Pacheco. Pacheco going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there. So 2nd and 10 coming up for Kansas City. This is the most underrated NFL rivalry. I don't know about that. Should have told me that. Yeah, no, I had to keep it, just in case. I didn't want people to leave. It's not like I don't know. It's random. It is what it is. 2nd and 10 here at the 26. Aludakun in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right as he hands it off to Pacheco. Pacheco at the 30, still fighting forward and brought down at the 35-yard line. What a run. A gain of 8, gain of 9, really. Setting up a 3rd and 1. An angry run there by Pacheco. Again, there's rumors of him, not necessarily going away or anything, but the Chiefs looking at a running back potentially next year. So, yeah, I mean, he might be playing for his starting job. The Dallas Texans, that is a throwback. Man, you guys again are chatting away. My bad. I'll try to get to the chat when I can. 3rd and 1. Aludakun he's actually under center. He's going to hand it off up the guts. And this is Hunt. He's got the first down, still moving his legs as he is dropped at the 39-yard line for a gain of 4, and that is a Kansas City Chief first down. Kansas City Chiefs should draft the quarterback from Indiana. 100%. NFL announced the game allocations for Week 18 after Sunday night. Yes, they will. Appreciate you, RC, for tuning in. Greetings from Great Lakes, state of Michigan. Merry Christmas 2025, Dr. Lane, everyone else here. Appreciate you, Tammy, again, for welcoming him, coming on back. Gaming Boy, good to see you. Good to see you. 1st and 10 here for the Chiefs as they're at the 40. Aludakun under center, and he will hand it off up the gut. Pacheco this time is dropped at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there. Tackled by Jones. 2nd and 10 coming up. Chiefs need to put fantasy points. Yep. Vikings had 120. They did. That was not good. Kelsey might play better if they take away the cameras. Yeah, that's true. He does look up a lot. Jesus Lord. Yes, sir. Good to have you again, Indy. Without DK, the Steelers better be able to get the run game going. Yep, I completely agree. And it's not going to be an easy game. I don't know. I don't even know if I picked the Steelers to win, to be honest. I'm really looking forward to Packers-Ravens. Aludakun, 2nd and 9 in the shotgun. He drops back, looking over to the middle. Moving to his left is Aludakun. He throws, caught. This is Worthy at the 45 and is going to... Oh, no, they're going to say he was out of bounds. Incomplete. I guess he had a foot out. I'd like to see the replay there. Let's see. Worthy there. Moving out, then it's a stop route. Kind of makes his way. Yeah, oh, man, clearly out of bounds. Well, that's not good awareness there. Raider Nation, Clark, good to see you. Good as Clara Clark, like Clark Kent? Nope, maybe not. Chiefs left Missouri. They have not yet, but they will be in the future. 3rd and 9. Again, they need to get to the 50 for a brand new set of downs. Aludakun in the shotgun. He drops back. Aludakun steps up, throws it down the field. It is incomplete. Pass over the heads of everybody. He just kind of let it fly. Chiefs fans looking for a flag. There was contact, but really, again, I don't know if it was pass interference. Maybe if it was, again, that is just uncatchable. Looks like he runs, so Worthy ran into the Broncos safety. Lions or Redskins? Yeah, the Redskins 0-4 this year when I called the game. Yeah, a lot of teams that just weren't good whenever I called the game. Unfortunate. A lot of teams that did good as well. Chargers 5-0 whenever I call Chargers games. Ariza back to punt, and here is the punt. And that is going to be fielded at the 12. He's at the 15. Now he's reversing field. He's at the 12, the 11, and is going to squeeze forward to the 18-yard line. So return of about 6 yards, and that is where the Broncos will take over with 3:46 left to go in the first quarter. Game 2. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh, man, yeah. Man, you guys are just... Yeah, I apologize if I missed you guys. You like uniforms from the 80s? 80s uniforms are pretty good. Pretty good. Denver 80s uniforms? Yep, for sure. So you have no chance of being Super Bowl contenders in the near future. Oh, trust me, I'm aware. Did Pacheco not rush the ball? He did. He got 3 carries, 10 yards there. Greetings from Spain. One question. The Broncos win the game. Are they automatically seeded number 1? They are not, Javier. There's still a lot of stuff, still a lot of football left to be played in the other, like the Chargers are only a game back or something like that. Patriots, I think, are tied. So, yeah, just a lot of stuff here. Like the Chiefs upset the Broncos tonight. We'll see. It'll be interesting. Let's see here. Obviously cannot show the game, so don't ask again. Like, if you can't find another channel, there's probably a reason why. Chiefs looking at the quarterback with Minshew and Mahomes both rehabbing. Yeah, I mean, they should. I mean, if Mahomes, if he's like only good for half the year, I mean, yeah, you need a quarterback to start the year. Maybe Carson Wentz again. I don't know. You guys need somebody. Merry Christmas, Jack. Good to have you. Good to see you, man. Bears and Texans. That'd be a Super Bowl. Oh my gosh, Bears Texans. I don't know if anyone really had that on the bingo cards. Denver defense is one of the best I've seen in the NFL last few years. Scary fast. I haven't really covered a Broncos game in a while, so I need to see that for myself. But so far, not so bad. Not so bad. It has been. Yeah, I think I covered both the Broncos games. They're 1-1 when I cover games, by the way. Kansas City 2-1, if you're wondering. But yeah, those were at the beginning of the year. KC is so good this year. They are. Indy, yeah, you are correct. Week 18, Broncos versus Chargers, Niners, Seahawks, Steelers, Ravens. Yeah, there's a lot. I hope not. I hope Steelers, Ravens isn't for the division there. Hopefully it's already decided. Panthers and Buccaneers for the division for sure in Week 18. Denver has a good defense, has a good solid quarterback. Yeah, Bo's not bad. Bo's pretty good. Think the Chiefs signed Flacco? Ooh. I could buy that. Chiefs with Flacco to start the year. I can buy that stock. All right, 1st and 10 here for Denver. They're at their own 19 as Nix is under center, receiver left, receiver to the right. As he sends a man in motion, and Nix takes a snap. Play action, rolling to his left. Nix throws. It is incomplete. Oh, he had Mims open. He just flat out missed him. Just flat out missed Mims down the left sideline. He was free. Would have probably been tackled nearly immediately. But again, he was as free as can be, finding the soft spot in the zone. So 2nd and 10 coming up for the Broncos. Super Bowl. I actually don't know where the Super Bowl is going to be. Leonard Dawson? Yeah, for sure. For sure. 2nd and 10 at the 19. Nix in the shotgun, sending a man in motion. As Nix going to keep it himself on the RPO and is going to run out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. That's a loss of 2. That is a loss of 2. Going to bring up 3rd and 12. Let's see here. NFL, no games on regular TV. Yeah, no, it's pretty terrible, Rocky. I totally understand. Bo Nix or Williams? I don't know. I mean, Williams definitely has the better arm, but Nix has, he's led to the playoffs twice now. That's definitely something. 3rd and 12. They need to get to the 29 for a brand new set of downs. Nix, heavy pressure, running backwards. Moving to his left, throws. It is batted away. Oh, was it picked? Oh, if that's an interception, that's one of the greatest plays I've ever seen. As of now, it's an incomplete pass, but I don't know what the ruling is. Kansas City acts like they have the ball. Is it? That was batted. Bolton, or no, who's that? Fulton knocking it back. And did it find the hands of the corner, the linebacker corner there? Wow, what a catch. I think that's a pick. Now, was his helmet? Yeah. It's close. I think his helmet may have hit the sideline. I think that's a pick. I think it's Chiefs ball inside Denver territory. That's what I'm thinking. Wow. I think they're reviewing it, to be honest with you. 2 playoff teams are out this year, Lions and Chiefs. Yep. It's a pick in your eyes. I'm thinking it is. The more I'm looking at it, it's close. Start Shador Sanders or draft quarterback. Definitely draft quarterback. Yeah, definitely got to do that. Bolton, the linebacker, came in all the way. Yeah, no, it was a great play. So, yeah, 1st and 10 at the 35 as he hands it off. This is Pacheco. Pacheco is going to be brought down at the 33-yard line for a gain of 2. So Kansas City already in Denver territory thanks to the pick. You're also a Niners fan. Yep, there we go. Niners looking pretty good. Over 28.5. Probably. I don't know. All right, 2nd and 8 coming up for the Chiefs again. That was a pick. First pick, by the way, of Bo Nix's career against the Chiefs as Aludakun in the shotgun. 2 receivers left to 1 receiver to the right. Aludakun swings it out. It's caught by Gray. Gray fighting forward and going to get a couple. Brought down at the 31-yard line as the Chiefs face a 3rd and 6. Again, they need to get to the 25 for a brand new set of downs. Starting Watson? I don't know about starting Watson. I think that would be... I don't know about that one. Mendoza to Kansas City, very unlikely. That would be the shock of the century. 3rd and 6, Aludakun in the shotgun. Trips to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Aludakun awaiting the snap. He drops back, looking over the middle. He steps up, moving to his right. Throws, caught at the 20, brought down at the 19. That is Travis Kelce with a catch, a gain of 12, and that is a Kansas City first down. Kelce waving to the crowd. Definitely likes the show. It's a gain of 11. They're going to mark him down at the 20. So there we go. First down for the Chiefs. Chargers need to get out of Los Angeles, go to a city so they can have a fan base. Yeah, no, I agree with there. I agree. Glad to replace Moody. Yep, Bonaro's been pretty good. Colts brought back Rivers. How much money do you think Tom Brady can... he's not going to... There would be no reason to go to the Chiefs. So Aludakun drops back. Play action. He's going to step up and run. He's going to run, sliding down at the 17 for a gain of 3. Crowd a little bit rowdy about that late slide there, but again, it was a late slide. So a gain of 3 there. 2nd and 7 coming up. Carolina fans want to root for Miami on Sunday as a Bucs loss, I believe. No. So if Carolina, pretty much if the Bucs lose and Carolina wins, then yes, you're correct. But if they both lose, Week 18 is still anyone's division. 3 terrible matchups. Yep, not a great. Well, I mean, again, the games themselves were fine. Yeah, but yeah, the matchups weren't the best as he hands it off to Pacheco. Pacheco spinning at the 15 and brought down at the 14 for a gain of 2. And that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter as the Broncos lead 3-0 over the Chiefs. But the Chiefs are indeed driving as they're again at the Denver 14 whenever we do come back. You watch the NBA today? Nice. Yeah, I'm not much of an NBA guy. Scrambling madman. Yeah, he's running. Coach Reed is dreaming and scheming. The hard way. Go KC. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm getting a little bit better at it. I'm trying to name the receiver there. That's it. Seals will be the 1 seed. 100%. Can you read rushing stats? Why not? Let's see what we got here. All right, so RJ Harvey, 4 for 9. McLaughlin, 1 for 6. Bo Nix, 2 for nothing. Pacheco, 5 for 15. Hunt, 1 for 5. And Aludakun, 1 for 4. There you go. Those are your rushing stats. Leading passers, of course, obviously. Bo Nix, 6 for 9, 39 yards and a pick. Aludakun, 2 for 4, 13 yards. Leading receivers for each team. Harvey, 2 catches, 15 yards for Denver. Kelsey, 1 catch, 11 yards. Panthers beat the Bucks once already. Yeah, they did, but again, they play again. He can and he will. I will, of course. Jerry was hammered. This guy. Harvey got 9. Yes, he does. He has 4 carries, 9 yards. 9 yards. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Merry Christmas, of course. Merry Christmas to you all. And feel free, of course, to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like for the most part. I try to respond to as many comments as I can. And feel free to vote in the poll. Right now, 73% of you guys with the Broncos winning this game. 27% with the Chiefs. You going to the draft in Pittsburgh? I am not. But I'll be covering the draft. I'll cover at least round 1 for sure. Probably the only round I cover because I'll be probably streaming baseball. I'll be doing baseball play-by-play during that time. Maybe the Pirates can look good. And again, it's not just going to be Pirates games. It'll be other games as well, but mostly Pirates. Mostly Pirates with a side of other games. Got him for 25. Gotcha. Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Steven. Appreciate it. Chris playing on Christmas. He is. Chris Aludakun. Sounds like a Aludakun, like, you know, if you, I don't know if you guys watch anime or have in the past, you know, Coon. Anyway, yeah. We are back here in Kansas City again. It's going to be 3rd and 3 as they're at the Denver 13. Again, taking advantage of the Bo Nix interception. Santa Claus in attendance. Another Santa Claus in attendance there in Arrowhead. Aludakun in the shotgun, trips left, 1 receiver to the right. Hunt is in the backfield. They need to get to the 10 for a brand new set of downs. Sending Juju Smith-Schuster in motion. As Aludakun drops back, looking to his right, throws. Caught by Kelsey. Kelsey gonna be about a half yard short based on my estimates, and he is. Didn't run the route deep enough. Interesting. And it's going to be 4th and 1. The Chiefs may go for it. Let's go Yanks. Yankees probably going to be good again. Pirates are doomed to last place forever. Don't know why. That's just the way it works. Nix is at 39 yards. So 4th and 1. 4th and a half yard, really. 4th and inches. Aludakun, they're going for it. He's under center. Sending Gray in motion. Aludakun hands it off to Hunt up the middle, crossing the 10, brought down at the 6. That's a gain of 5, and that is a Kansas City first down. Call timeout. They did not. They elected to go for it, and they got it there. Pikachu, my favorite. I don't know if it's Pikachu there. It's Pacheco. Pacheco, cool name. Pikachu. Pacheco. 1st and goal at the 6. As Aludakun under center And he rolls to his right, play action. Oh, and he slips, but he gets up, throws out of bounds, incomplete. I don't know if he actually fell down. That's just kind of impressive balance there by Aludicune. But again, all for naught as he had to throw it away. Ellis there on the pressure. Doc still going strong. I'm trying, Mr. Green. Appreciate it. Game number 3. The final game of the day. And again, I'm off tomorrow, so it's all good. Worley has to fall into the receiving 40 yards. I don't know. It's not that hard when you have no one through. Hey, they got Juju. Juju Smith-Schuster. 2nd and goal at the 6. Hands it off to Pacheco up the middle, and he is brought down at the 5 for a gain of a yard. So 3rd and goal coming up. This drive hasn't really went far distance-wise, but already 4 minutes off the clock. I don't know, it's just interesting. Starting again at their own, at the Denver 36, I believe. Touchdown coming up. We'll see. Field goal at best, Doc. Guys are already looking at field goals. 3rd and goal. They're at the 5. Aludicune in the shotgun, drops back, looking over the middle. He throws, caught at the 5, extending, touchdown! Kansas City Chiefs. Smith with the catch. I couldn't tell you who he is. That is Brashard Smith in the touchdown turkey. He loves touchdowns, folks. As the Chiefs lead 6-3, pending the extra points. Touchdown, yep. Touchdown there. Brashard Smith. I'll remember his name now. There we go. So, pending the extra point here as the Chiefs have the first touchdown of the game. I'm not too sure how many people had that. As Butker's on. Waiting the snap here. Eventually, there's a snap. The hold, the kick. It is up. It is right down the middle. As the Chiefs lead 7-3 with 12:49 left to go in the first half. Told you, yep. You did. Jeffrey was wrong. He told us both. And there is a flag. There's some, I guess, pushing and shoving at the end of the play. Again, the Broncos leading the Chargers by a game. I'm sure you guys already know the situation. If the Broncos lose, Chargers win. It is really, again, it's anyone's division now, but it would be a very interesting Week 18. And it looks like there's offsetting fouls there by the Broncos and the Chiefs. And I believe they both play. I believe the Broncos and the Chargers play each other Week 18. They do. Man, that could be very interesting. Chris is better than Patrick. That's definitely something for sure. That was a sentence made. Let's go. Chiefs quarterback wants the job. He does, apparently. You ate the touchdown target. You did not do anything. NBC showing Patrick Mahomes. Yep, they're going to show him like they show Taylor. Hi, Doc. Here again. 3rd straight game. Lots of fun today. Appreciate it, James. Thank you again for tuning in. Malay doesn't have to quit. He hit 500 subs. Nope. Now we got to keep going. Let's see. Anyway, I do appreciate you guys for tuning in. Of course, it's my 3rd and final game of the day. Chiefs and Broncos. Again, it's 7-3. I don't know why it's not updating, but it'll get there. It'll get there probably very soon. I guess there's my fingers moving. Boom. Okay, now. Anyway, so yeah, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Feel free, of course, to chat down below. There it is. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many people as I can. And, yeah. And, of course, feel free to vote in the poll. 73% of you guys with the Broncos, 27% with the Chiefs. And, of course, if you do like what you're listening to, which is more of a traditional radio-style broadcast, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. If everyone were to subscribe right now, we would hit 4,000 subscribers. Just saying, would be pretty cool. Chris pulling for the Bolts there, the Chargers. So he's eyeing probably looking for the Chiefs to win. Broncos shouldn't lose this game. They should not. But, hey, it happens. Spent time with the family today. The family was out of town. I was hanging out with the wife for the first part of the day before I went streaming. Merry Christmas. Again, Merry Christmas to you as well. Give you credit. You have a lot of endurance to do 3 games. Yeah, it's definitely... It can be a little tiring, especially, you know, again, I do this on Saturdays and Sundays. That's kind of the rough part, is at the Sunday, because, again, I do it on Saturdays. Then you do it again on Sundays, 3 games there, and it's like, you know, Sunday Night Football, you're dying. You're dying a little bit. But, you know, we're making it work. We're making it work. But I appreciate it. Again, I do. The tough part, though, yeah, is it's keeping the voice good. 3 dogs, yep. Merry Christmas, Doc. Merry Christmas, Who Day. Good to see you, man. It's Taylor Smith. Talking about Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is there in attendance. I don't know what she's doing. Probably watching the game, I guess, but they haven't really shown her much. They just showed her there, as there is the kickoff. That's going to be fielded at the 2. He's at the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and brought down at the 34-yard line. That is Beatty with the return, and that is where the Broncos will start their next drive. It's gonna ask Jerry Jones. This guy, Rockies. Fell asleep and then wake to the Lions losing to the Vikings. I know, crazy, man. And thank you again, Tammy. Appreciate it. Hang in there. We're hanging in here. We're gonna make it. Just probably about 2.5 more hours, then it's over. So Nix, he is in the shotgun, first and 10 at the 35. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Setting a man in motion. As he lifts the leg and keeps it. Play action, throws, caught. This is Ingram. He's at the 40 and brought down at the 43-yard line for a gain of 8. Evan Ingram with the catch and run. The tight end there, the former Jaguar, the former Giant. His second catch of the day. No disrespect, Doc, but you remind me of... That is definitely not any disrespect there, man. Ian Eagle is the best. He is the best play-by-play guy there is. So that's a huge compliment. Thank you. 2nd and 2, if you're talking about looks, then okay, well. Whatever. Nick's going to hand it off up the gut, and he's got the first down, brought down at the 46. So that is a gain of 3 and a brand new set of downs for Broncos. Who is that? Prentice? Couldn't tell you if that's the I don't know, the Broncos fullback. Yeah, Prentice there with the carry. You're in the subscription. Thank you, man. And thank you, Jerry. Appreciate it. That's what I do. 1st and 10 at the 46. Nix is under center. Play action. Drops back. He's looking. Throws it in the flat. It is bobbled, and he can't hang on to it. Incomplete. Harvey playing hot potato in the flat, and then the Chief coming in there to tackle him, I guess, or kind of push him. I don't know. Regardless, incomplete. I should have shut up there. Let's see. Admit to being a Patrick hater, but didn't laugh when he blew. Oh, yeah, for sure. You definitely don't want... I never pull for injuries. Never. Denver will kick a field goal. We'll see. 2nd and 10 as Nix is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Lifts the leg and hands it off to Harvey. Harvey bouncing it outside and then takes a whack. Still on his feet, though. And gets maybe an extra yard or so. We're going to mark it there. 48, maybe a gain to 2. I'm not too sure. 3rd down, regardless. Just waiting for them to mark it. Guess I'm ahead. Yeah, 3rd and 8. Gain to 2. Fullback gut. Yep. Broncos starting off a bit slow. They are. Kevin Harlan, pretty good. Another solid one. Again, I just feel like Ian Eagle's someone that's never really brought up as far as great commentators. Kevin Harlan, yeah, he always is. Again, he's great, but Ian Eagle, he's good. They need to get to the 44 for a brand new set of downs. Nix drops back. He steps up. He throws it over the middle. It is caught. Oh, he could not hold on. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton had it and just couldn't survive the ground with it. And the Broncos will have to punt. Oh, man. Nix doing a great job stepping up, throwing. Just couldn't hold on to it. Again, the throw a little bit too far out in front, to be honest with you. George, appreciate you, man. Look at that. Thank you for the 5 gifted, George. That is great. That is great, man. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you, man. That is awesome. As the Broncos, again, going to punt. There's the snap, and here is the punt. And that is going to be fielded at the 70s at the 10, 15, and is tackled at the 17-yard line. That's where the Chiefs will begin their drive again. Thank you, George. Thank you for the 5 gifted. That is great, man. Appreciate you. I really do. Look at the Steelers-Bears records. We're off, Doc. Not looking good for the Steel Curtain. No, it is not. But, again, we just... If we somehow win again in Cleveland, it'll be okay. And again, I understand it's the Browns. They're 3-12, but again, the Steelers haven't beaten Cleveland in Cleveland since Ben Roethlisberger in 2021. So, welcome to Dr. Delay. Yep, appreciate it, man. Thank you. Let's see here. New to your channel, great job. Appreciate you, Chad. Appreciate you for giving the small channel a chance. Mr. Wren, he's given you some pretty in-depth and play calling there. That's pretty cool. But now he's pretty much spot on. Probably a little bit more advanced for me. But yeah, I appreciate it, man. Go Chiefs, Pats fans rooting for you. I bet they are. And again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Merry Christmas, by the way. Glad to have you. Welcome on in. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, feel free to chat down below and trying to cover as many games as I can. Dr. Delay, are you going to cover the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl between Michigan and Texas? Yes, I am, actually. I will be covering, again, not going to be covering a lot of bowl games. I don't know if I really cover many. I will cover one this Saturday. That's going to be the Penn State-Clemson game. Flirted with doing the Pop-Tarts Bowl there and the tax layer, but I'm not going to do that. But yes, on Wednesday, New Year's Eve, I'll be covering Michigan and Texas. And then, after that, doing Miami, Ohio State. Then, of course, Thursday, we'll be doing the playoffs. So, again, if you're looking for coverage of the college football playoff, I got you covered. And, again, if you're expecting, I'm just saying, if you're expecting the illegal streams on YouTube, they will be taken down. I'm just letting you know right now. Just saying. They always take them down for the college football playoff. Pure Jelly, good to see you, man. Yeah, no, George is awesome. George is great. We're trying to get you caught up with Mario. Oh, yeah, I think I'm a few years away from that. Probably a long time from that. He may always stay ahead of me, but yeah, the goal, of course, is to, go as far as I can. Definitely, yeah. I mean, again, I definitely see him as definitely a, kind of a target on how to do things, but also as competition as well. You definitely want to try to, what can you do better? What can you improve on and stuff like that? So definitely a model, but also hey, I definitely want to surpass you. I don't know if it's going to be possible, but that's going to be, again, years from now. 1st and 10 at the 18 as Aludakun under center, and he is going to hand it off to Pacheco, makes the guy miss the backfield. He's at the 20, 25, 30. And brought down at the 31-yard line. That is a gain of 13. And that is a brand new set of downs for the Chiefs. Nice initial move by Pacheco. And again, yeah, gain of 13 there. He's now at 29 yards on the night. Merry Christmas. Again, Merry Christmas to you guys. Appreciate it. Got it covered. We got you covered for the most part. You're more of an Andy Reid fan than I am a Chiefs fan. I always forget the Packers were never able to hire Andy back as a head coach. Ooh. Yeah, Andy Reid's been pretty solid for decades now. As Ludacune hands it off to Pacheco. He's dancing around, but the Broncos swarm to the ball. That is a loss on the play, a loss of 1. Tackled at the 30-yard line. That's great. Yes, yeah, I'll be here. I will be here for sure. Again, doing a doubleheader that day. Right after that one, again, I think it's Miami, Ohio State. New radio station. Yeah, I guess so. Radio station. Radio station over YouTube. 2nd and 10 for Kansas City. Oludokun in the shotgun. He drops back, swings it out. Dropped by Worthy. Incomplete. Simple little bubble screen there. Didn't quite work. I don't know if the throw was a little short there. I'd like to see a replay. I don't know if I'll be granted that. Regardless, 3rd and 10. Someone came ready to play. Yeah, Pacheco's looking pretty good. I hope the Chiefs possess the ball for most of the game. I don't know. Yeah, the Broncos have a pretty good defense, good at getting off the field. I think it's probably going to be the other way around. But that doesn't mean the Broncos will win. 3rd and 10. They're at the 31. They need to get to the 41. Aludakun throws it over the middle. It is caught. Sliding catch there by Hollywood Brown, but he is tackled immediately. Gain of about 6, maybe 7. And the Chiefs will have to punt. American Eagle, oh man, that's a lot. Your style is great. Enjoying the show. You're my new guy. Appreciate it, Richard. Thank you. Doing bowl games tomorrow? No, I am taking the day off tomorrow. I really should, seeing that Jaguar had a great day yesterday. But that was a great game as well, so that's part of the reason. But no, I'm gonna relax tomorrow, hang out with the wife, as that's gonna be bouncing at the 10, the 5, and rolls into the end zone for a touchback. And there's a flag, of course. I don't know. Maybe I can. Again, it's only a few hours. I'll think about it. No promises, though. Holding on Denver. That'll back them up to the 10. So, TV timeout here with 8:23 left to go. Chiefs leading 7-3 in the first half. All right, yeah, just making sure we're good. Really play-by-play and watching Doc and stinking ad pops up. Sorry. Yeah, the ads are there. That is like, that's a good percentage. I'm not saying I get a lot, because you really don't. The YouTube ads are not actually that great as far as paying out, but that's like 99% of my income. But again, yeah, feel free to skip them, please. I skip when I'm on YouTube, so yeah, skip. No, that's nice. The toilet bowl, 6-7. Oh yeah, we get in 6-7s quite a bit. Broncos have been slow starters lately, but strong in the second half. All right, we'll hold you to it, Richard. Again, I do feel bad. I mean, obviously there's the Giants game. That's the one that comes to mind. But again, only twice have I covered the Broncos this year. They're again, 1-1 when I cover them. The Chiefs only 3 times. It is random if you're wondering, like, well, how do you decide games? Well, obviously, again, you try to cover the games that are on prime time or whatnot, but that's not the only games that I really do. Again, this Sunday, of course, I'll be covering my Steelers, but right after that one, I am really strongly considering I probably am going to cover Raiders and the Giants. Again, it's random, but I figure everyone else can be covering that big game with the Bills and Eagles, and I kind of want to cover the toilet bowl, the number 1 pick bowl. So I think I'll be covering that one right after the Steelers-Browns. But yeah, it was random. It's been random the whole year. More so as of lately, though, kind of picking games that'll be, playoff games, playing for playoffs or playing for something. But same thing next year. Again, it'll be kind of random. Steelers games are a guarantee, but then there's, of course, 2 other games every Sunday, and, of course, again, the primetime games and all that stuff, Monday and Thursday. The Broncos kick a field goal this drive because 6-7. Yep, I guess so. Over 20.5 will hit. I don't know. I mean, I think so, but we'll see. We'll see. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. And again, feel free to vote down below. 71% of you guys with the Broncos, 29% with the Chiefs. You should make the call. Yes, so, Rob, that is actually what I'm going to be doing next year. I will be definitely doing that for sure. I'll be doing You Make the Call. So, yeah, that is 100% happening. Actually going to start for baseball season, to be honest with you. May even start with March Madness, actually. I don't know. We'll think about it. But I'm planning on starting that very, very soon, Rob. So 1st and 10 for Denver. As Bo Nix in the shotgun takes snap, rolling to his right. He throws. It is caught and pushed out at the 14-yard line for a gain of 4. Broncos, by the way, having the ball 8:15 and counting here in the first half. And, it's definitely... To be honest, I understand they were favored by 13.5, but, I was kind of thinking a close game. I just really didn't see a blowout. Wouldn't have surprised me, but I don't know. I was thinking a close game, and we might be gifted that tonight. Maybe Broncos fans don't feel that way. I don't know if I just got knocked on the window here, if I'm going to die. 2nd and 6 at the 14 as Nix hands it off down the left side. McLaughlin at the 15 and brought down at the 17-yard line. Looking around, I'm actually kind of worried a little bit. So a gain of 3. I'll be okay. If you witness a murder here on stream, just know I'm innocent because I'm the victim. Let's see here. There many Steelers supporters in Texas. Yes. Well, maybe not where I live, but there are. I've met a few. Dr. Lay radio station on Sirius XM. There we go. 3rd and 3. They need to get to the 20 for a brand new set of downs. Nix in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers to the left. As Nix drops back looking, throws it over the middle. It is caught at the 23, brought down at the 24. That is Cortland Sutton with the catch. And that is a Broncos first down. Yeah, my voice is dying here. I need some water. Appreciate it, guys, though, again, for who can it be? I don't know. I'm actually kind of concerned. Leaving my ear open here. There was kind of some weather earlier. And we do have, like, cats and raccoons and possums everywhere. 1st and 10 at the 23. As Nix is under center, play action, drops back, looking over the middle. Now moving to his right, and Nix is going to toss it and throw it away. 2nd and 10 coming up. Rocky County. Congrats on your growth. Thank you. Appreciate it, RB. Yeah, it's been awesome. iHeartRadio. Not a fan of iHeart? I don't know if I've ever actually listened to iHeart. Your quarterback paints his fingernails? Nice. Go Broncos. Not a fan of the Chiefs. I need Sutton to get in his bag tonight. We'll see. We shall see. 2nd and 10. Nix is in. Actually, no, he's under center. Trips to the left. Tight end in tight to the right. They're at their own 24. Nix play action. Drops back. He swings it out. It's caught by Harvey at the 20. 25 and brought down at the 28-yard line for a gain of 4. Running back screen there. Bringing up 3rd and 6 as we're approaching 6 minutes and counting in the first half. Again, the Chiefs leading 7-3. Chiefs are not bowing down to anybody, of course. Not bowing down to the 12-3 Broncos as they face again in 3rd and 6. They need to get to the 34 for a brand new set of downs. Nix lifts the leg, takes the snap, drops back. Heavy pressure moving to his right. It's Nix. He steps up and is going to run at the 30, 35, 40, and tripped up at the 43-yard line. Gain of 15, and that is a Denver Bronco first down. Big play there by Bo. A lot of your local talent in Fresno. Oh, wow, really? Yeah, I would not be a fan as well. Diggs earlier today taking this off. This guy, okay. Unbelievable. Here in DC, we have a bunch of rabid Cowboy fans. Oh, wow. 1st and 10, Nix throws. It is caught at the 45, and that is pretty much it. Nothing else there for Franklin. Franklin on the carry, or catch, pardon me. So 2nd and 7 coming up as the Broncos. Again, this drive started at their own 10, so they're kind of moving here. Kind of moving. Nix, by the way, 11 for 17, 66 yards. So a lot of short throws. Bears in Texas? I don't think so. I don't think we do. If we do, it's up towards the Panhandle. But again, that's kind of flat. So I don't know. Maybe we don't. I don't think we do at all. 2nd and 6 as Nix going to swing it out. It's caught by Mims at the 45-50. And he's got the first down, pushed out of bounds across the 48-yard line. That is a brand new set of downs for the Broncos as the clock continues to run at 4:07 and counting. Dave, a Charger fan, so go Chiefs pulling. Yep, go for the Chefs. He's pulling for the Chefs, actually. Denver used to be winning, but they struggle against the Chiefs. You never know, man. You never know how it can go. Bears in Texas, Wolverines in Michigan. There are Bears in Texas, not where I live. 1st and 10 at the 47 as Nix is in the shotgun. And there's movement, and I think this may be against Kansas City. We'll see what is decided. Let's go Steelers. We hope so, Russ. Niners fan here. The best team. Let the best team win. Gave you a like. Appreciate it. Thank you for the like. Going to be a false start. False start there on Powers. Ben Powers moving early. That'll back him up 5 yards here. We'll see what the... Get to see the replay here. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see anything there. That is... Ooh. Bears in West Texas. Interesting. Yeah, the Chiefs. Now you're good. Yeah, I was just messing. Appreciate you for tuning in, man. And Merry Christmas to all, by the way. Merry Christmas. 1st and 15 as the Broncos now inside, or pardon me, back in their own territory as Nix drops back. Moving to his right. Nix. He's going to take off the run. He's at the 50, the 45, and runs out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Gain of 9. Making it second and 6 as we're approaching 3 minutes to go left in the first half. Again, the Chiefs leading 7-3. Broncos, though, with the ball and are driving. Alicia pulling for the Chiefs. 2nd and 6. Again, they're at the Kansas City 43. I feel like they've had the ball forever on this drive, and they kind of have. Over 5 minutes and counting. Nix in the shotgun, trips left, one receiver to the right. As Nix is going to hand it off on the delay. McLaughlin at the 40 and brought down at the 39-yard line for a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and short, and I feel like they may let this go down to the 2-minute warning. Let's see here. Bears in Chicago. There are Bears in Chicago. Will the Bears beat the 49ers? Going to be a good one. I'm leaning San Francisco. But we'll see. 3rd and 2. They may line up. I don't know. They're not going to line up. All right, 2-minute warning. Chiefs 7, Broncos 3. Who gets the ball at halftime? I believe Kansas City. I honestly forgot already. I think it's Kansas City. Chiefs? Yeah, I'm thinking it's Chiefs. Chiefs possibly moving to Kansas. That's actually happening in 2031. Nix is homing the Chiefs. I guess so. Kansas is so bad, even Kansas City list guy. Who gets the ball first? Yeah, I think it's the Chiefs. Niners will win. Yeah, that's why I've picked in the pick'em. Not a good year for me in the pick'em. Just a atrocious year. I mean, 78 percentile. I mean, usually I'm in the 90 percentile. Just a bad year. I was not one. Not one with the force this year. That was just bad. I am 144.97. Absolutely disgusting. Terrible. Terrible. Vicky pulling for the Broncos here. Hope Caleb picks the winning colors for his game. This guy. Jeez. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. We are at the 2-minute warning. Chiefs leading 7-3. This is game 3 for me. So again, thank you to all those that have been here the rest of the day, for the whole day. That is awesome. Thanks for keeping me company. And again, thank you all for letting the small channel call a game. That is great. Thank you for giving me a chance. That's all I ask for at the end of the day. That's all a small channel's going to ask for. Hopefully, I'm able to keep you here. And again, I do appreciate you guys for tuning on in. Merry Christmas. And, of course, if you did like what you've been listening to, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. If everyone were to subscribe right now, we would have 4,000 subscribers. Just saying. Would be pretty cool. You got in this one, Doc. I picked the Broncos. But, you know, I don't think it's going to be... I didn't think that... if I were betting on the spread, I would have picked the Chiefs to cover the 13.5. I mean, I thought that was ridiculous. KCMO has hired the blue-haired lawyer. Yeah. They need Lionel Hutz. They really do. He is the GOAT. Bears on Sunday. It's going to be a good one. I'm leaning Niners, though. They'll get taken down by Seattle. Interesting. Yeah, it's going to be a good game as well. Week 17. Got Black Bears where I live in Pennsylvania. Yes, yeah, they're up there. Bears will win on Sunday. Happy holidays to everyone. We love your show in Illinois. Thank you, Joyce. Appreciate it. It will be a good one. And I'm leading San Francisco, but it should be a good one. Again, I'll be covering that one Sunday night. The new fad of the NFL. Players playing nose rings, piercing. Well, I feel like it's happened for a while now. Smokies, I'm good. Actually, I'm good. You subscribed and liked on the last one. Thank you, Baron. Good to see you again. 3rd and 2 as Nix is in the shotgun. Trips to the right to one to the left. He hands it off up the gut. McLaughlin's got the first down at the 30, 25, and brought down at the 23-yard line. Gain of 16, and that is a Denver Bronco first down. Gonna mark him down at the 24. Only share on Dazit? No, this is on Amazon Prime. Bears have momentum. They do. But so does San Francisco. San Francisco hasn't lost in a while as well. GG9 OT, you never know. Coach Glenn looks like he has the Jets secrets behind us. Yeah, I don't know. Coach Glenn, I don't know. It's a tough one there. Another year for sure, but we'll see. 1st and 10 at the 24 as the Knicks play action, pump fakes, throws to his right, caught at the 11. He took a big hit. But that is a catch. That is Trotman with the catch. And that is a first down for the Broncos. As again, they're at the 11, a gain of 13. Subscribe. Thank you, Jeffrey. Appreciate it. You are a legend. Thank you. You got the donkeys. I guess you're talking about the Broncos. One of the best sports streamers right now. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, 1st and 10. 40 seconds and counting, by the way, as they're at the 11. Nix drops back. He's looking to the end zone. Throws. It is tipped over the air, and it's almost intercepted off the hands of Sutton. Almost finding Fulton there. Would have been a disaster for sure. Let's look at what he saw here. Nix dropping back, looking over the middle. He's coming free, but honestly, Sutton was just not, he wasn't ready for it. Getting his hands up pretty late because Sutton was open. I guess the argument could be made that he threw it a little too much there, too much mustard. Nix and Jones pushing and shoving there at the end of the play. 2nd and 10 at the 11. Nix is under center as he play action drops back. He steps up. Nix running to his right, throws to the back of the end zone, caught, incomplete. Unable to keep his feet in bounds. A heck of an effort by Sutton, though. But it's all for naught, and it's 3rd and 10 coming up for the Broncos. Ten yards still won't put it in. We'll see. They're knocking on the door, but the Chiefs' defense looking to keep him out. Trips to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Nix is in the shotgun, sending Sutton in motion. So now it's trips to the left, 2 receivers to the right. As Nix takes a snap, drops back. He's looking over middle, throws it to the end zone. It is incomplete. Sutton had it and couldn't hold on to it. Incomplete. And the Broncos will have to settle for 3 for the moment. We'll see what they do. And Payne, he kind of saw it. He has to catch that. That is a good catch. But just again at the end, Sutton couldn't hold on. He took 2 hits there. Yeah, that is, oof. Bo's like smiling. This is Lutz. No relation to Lionel Hutz. There is the 30-yard attempt. It is up. It is good. As it's now 6-7. Chiefs, of course, leading by 1 with 19 seconds left to go in the first half. That is tough there, Rockies. Go Chiefs, says Chris. Dogfight. It's not a bad game. I don't know if dogfight is the word, because it just seems like the Broncos have had the ball the entire time, to be honest with you. And looking at it, because when I think of dogfight, I'm thinking of 7-6. You're correct, but it's like close, really like anybody's game, and it is anybody's game. But again, the Broncos have kind of dominated on the stat sheet, but not on the scoreboard. Broncos, of course, with just over 19 minutes of time possession, 10 minutes for the Chiefs. Broncos with 151 total yards, only 70 for the Chiefs. looking like the Vikings offense in the first half. But again, they have the lead. So I don't know. It's just definitely anyone can win. I think that is correct. I think if that's what you're going for, then yeah, that's correct for sure. Let's see here. I don't know what I did was funny, but there you go. They changed their play when they get into the 10 yards. They only try for 10-yard throws, and they never catch 3 plays in a row. Okay, I did not know that. Let's see here. It's pretty cool. I'm watching the game on mute so I can hear your play calls, and it's awesome. Oh, yeah, appreciate it, Jenna. Yeah, that's some of the viewers actually do that, and it's pretty neat. And it's definitely a huge compliment. You know, that will sync up my audio with the game. Sometimes I'm either ahead or behind. Today I've been pretty ahead for the most part. So that's pretty cool. Taylor Swift sightings, we saw one. They showed, I guess, pre-game footage of her because I don't think they've shown her during the game. They've been showing a lot of Patrick Mahomes in the booth. So I know there was a commenter earlier that said that, you know, they're showing Patrick Mahomes like he's Taylor Swift, and honestly, I mean, spot on. So great stuff there by the chat because, yeah, I mean, they're showing Mahomes like after every few plays just up there, just, you know, I don't know. It's just kind of odd. It's a bad game. Yeah, I don't know if it's a bad game, but yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It's an all right game. 6-7. Yep. She's hiding in the back. I guess so. There is the kickoff field, and the Ends is going to take it out. It's at the 10, 15, 20, and he's going to be brought down at the 25-yard line. To be honest, I already forgot his name, and I said I wouldn't forget it. Here I did, forgetting his name. So, yeah, the Chiefs will have it at the 25. I imagine they'll just take a knee and go in the half. You hope they'll put Kelsey in at quarterback. I don't know about that. Rashard Smith, that's right. Jeez, All right, well, Ludekun's in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Ludekun's going to hand it off. This is Hunt up the gut. Crossing the 30. Good effort there by Hunt, and brought down at the 33. And that is a gain of 9, and that'll take us to the end of the first half. 7-6 is your score. I believe, again, the Chiefs will get the ball. Yeah, the Chiefs will receive the second half kickoff. So we'll just hang out for, I guess, 12 minutes. Sort of playing a short week with no practice. Yeah, it is. It is. Good game for Chargers fans so far, yes. Expect a better play calling from Sean Payton. Yeah, I don't know. He's been taking snaps really. Old school indoor touch. Indoor, you talking about indoor football? Yeah, I don't know. I never really got into indoor football. Not an indoor football guy. I remember when it was like on local television, like in my childhood, but yeah. Never got into it. All right, well, that is halftime. Again, I'll just hang out here. Feel free to chat down below. And again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. If everyone were to subscribe right now, I would hit 4,000 subscribers. So, again, thank you for tuning in. And, again, it is free. And, again, this channel will be a big channel in the future. It's just, it takes time, as this, again, is in year 1. So, thank you again for tuning on in for this one. But Taylor in at center, I'm sure they're thinking about it. Wouldn't be much of a difference. Again, only 79 yards for offense in the first half for the Chiefs, 151 for the Broncos. UFL's trending in the wrong direction, yes, and I'm really kind of concerned about that because I kind of enjoy it. I covered a little bit of it. Again, I started doing things in March here, so that was in April, May, and yeah, it would be nice to cover some football in the spring, but yeah, man, it's not heading in the right. Yeah, you're correct. It's not looking good. Pandora's better than iHeartRadio. Yeah, I don't really listen to either one, to be honest. I'm more of a Spotify guy. Mr. Swift may retire. He may. Kiss owned a football team. Oh, okay. I think, yeah, the LA Kiss or something like that. Was indoor football a thing? It still is, but it's not even close to as popular as it was. I mean, I guess you could, was it ever popular? Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, that's yeah, I don't know. I don't think it'll ever do anything, but yeah, I'm kind of worried about the UFL. Definitely worried about it as a football fan. Let's go to the statistics of the game. Yeah, we can do that. Let's see who's doing what. 'Cause I'm sure, again, you guys have some people, whether it's in fantasy or you have some money on the guy. Let's go ahead. All right, let's see what we got. All right, Bo Nix, 13 for 22, 86 yards and a pick. Chris Aludakun, 5 for 9, 27 yards and a touchdown. Denver rushing McLaughlin, 4 for 28. Nix, 4 for 23. Harvey, 5 for 11. And Prentice, 1 for 3. Kansas City, Pacheco, 8 for 29. Hunt, 3 for 19. Aludakun, 1 for 4. Denver receiving Harvey, leading receiver, 3 catches, 19 yards. Trotman, 1 for 13. Ingram, 2 for 12. Sutton, 2 for 11. Franklin, 2 for 10. Bandy, 1 for 8. Mims, 1 for 7. And Humphrey, 1 for 6. And then for Kansas City, Kelsey, 2 for 13. Brown, 1 for 7. Brashard Smith, 1 for 5. And Gray, 1 for 2. So, yeah, if you love passing, well, this is not the game for you. Not the game for you. Arena football was the bomb. Yeah, I just didn't get to watch much of it. And again, it does go on now, but it's not even close. Can you be a mod? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not really handing out mod stuff like that yet, But I appreciate it, Cameron. Appreciate you for always tuning in. We do have a few mods, and those are, again, more for the OGs when I was under 50 subscribers. Really just so I can kind of point them out, because they were like, well, man, if you go big, you're going to forget us. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. So that's kind of a way so I can always pick them out. And, of course, again, other, fellow streamers like Pure Journalist Sports, Rising Rhino, Play-by-Play with JJ, people that I've networked with, have a good friendship with. Those are pretty much my mods. Anyone else? Yeah, not really. Again, it's just pretty much for OGs and, yeah. I appreciate it, though, Cameron. Metcalf starting in anger management. Yeah. Oh, DK. Where's Rhino at? He's enjoying some time off with his family. Again, he's a teacher, so that's always a tough job. And, of course, he also does what I do here. If you haven't heard of him, again, Rising Rhino, make sure to check him out. Covers a lot of football. But, yeah, he's relaxing and enjoying his Christmas. Kurt Warner played arena football. Actually, I knew that. Who's your favorite team? I am a Steelers fan. Believe it or not. I look at my screen, I just see all the Steelers stuff. I don't know. Yeah, you're OG, but you never chatted. I mean, I appreciate that. Again, I won't be adding anymore. I don't know. I'd have to. I don't know, Cameron. That's a tough one. I appreciate it, though. If I do add other things, if I do add other mods, you'll be one of the first to know about it. Metcalf, his nickname is, I don't know about that. Worried about what you're going to do when football's over? Are there any sports you will cover? Pretty much what I did this year. Again, I started doing this in March. I covered a lot of baseball. That's how I met a lot of streamers like Pure Journalist Sports. He covers a lot of the Mets. I covered every Mets game. Play-by-play with JJ did the Phillies, Orioles, Birdwatcher, Orioles. So, yeah, I'll be doing a lot of baseball, a lot of Pirates baseball, but I do bounce around the league as well, because obviously the Pirates are the Pirates. So there's not really much interest in the Pirates. So I bounce around kind of to, kind of save myself just in case there's, other fan bases that might need a play-by-play guy. So, yeah. So, baseball, did some college basketball. And I've done 2 hockey streams, 2 Penguins streams. Only going to do Penguins games. I don't really know much about hockey. I'm not a hockey guy, to be honest with you. But I have done 2 Penguins streams, and those will be the only games or team I cover when it comes to that. From Texas and a Pittsburgh fan, born in Pennsylvania, but now I do live in Texas. Born in Pennsylvania, but yes, currently live in Texas. NHL stream tomorrow? No, I don't think they even have a game tomorrow. I think they are off until Saturday or something like that. Yeah, they've been. I keep up trying to figure out what to call and what to not call. But they're back Saturday, and again, that's football. Call NHL, yeah. Again, when it's NHL, and I do the Penguins. Chiefs going to win tonight. We'll see. I know there's a new arena league in Michigan. At least we, in Saginaw, have the Michigan Arsenal Arena team. Okay, that sounds neat. Sounds pretty neat. Yeah, I don't know. I just never got into it as much, I guess. Can't start with the NBA anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't really do NBA. It's just not as entertaining to me with all like the high scoring games. The scoring's too easy. Not really much defense, so. I'm not much of an NBA guy anymore. The Penguins play Tuesday? Yeah, again, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't really want to, make promises. I already have my streams lined up till Monday, essentially. So, but we'll see. Once Monday hits, I'm kind of looking already at this week. Pure General Sports Fan here. Oh, yeah, let's go Mets for sure. Yeah, good to have you, Sharon. Again, he's been a big supporter of the channel. So I do appreciate Pure Gentleman Sports. Make sure to check him out as well, folks. If you haven't done so already, Pure Gentleman Sports. Shout out to Gurney from Springfield. We love you. Go Bears. All right. I love different sports, so I'll tune in, drop in, and listen to other sports if you have on your channel. Oh, yeah, for sure, Tammy. UFC is no longer doing pay-per-views. I was never a UFC guy, MMA guy. Just not really a... I don't know. I found it boring, to be honest. I prefer WWE to UFC, to be honest with you. Let's see here. Upcoming streams Friday. Tomorrow I'm off, and then Saturday I got 3 streams. Again, we're doing Clemson, Penn State. Then we'll do the 2 football games, Chargers, Texans, and then that night game is Packers and the Ravens. And then, of course, Sunday we got Browns, Steelers, Raiders, Giants. We're doing that one. Doing the toilet bowl. I really think that could be good. And then, of course, the Sunday night game, 49ers and Bears. And then the Monday night game, I think, is Rams and Falcons, I want to say. Born in Missouri, Niners fan. My family is a big Chiefs fan. Gotcha. Yeah, it's always tough when you're the lone wolf. Download to Heaven 6-7, yep. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of the NBA. Dr. Delay Sports Network. I'm good with just Dr. Delay, just in case I do something else along with sports. But I appreciate that. Yeah, Dr. Delay Sports Network. Offense bad. Yeah, it's not looking good. Not looking good. They might pull something off like the Panthers did. Are you talking about this game? Maybe. I don't know. Might have a comfortable chair. Must have a comfortable chair. It is. Yeah, it's okay. This chair is okay. You're living in Texas bad enough to being a Steelers fan. How I learned this guy. No, Texas is great. Texas is great. Let's see here. Chargers, Texas will be a major matchup. It will be. These games should be televised locally. They should be. They should. Just guess. Approximately how much could we win if we put $1,000 on the Chiefs to win this game right now? Give me, I would say, maybe $3,500. You watch all the time when you can't see a game. Appreciate it, T-Mac. 37, yeah, that's a good guess. And it's close to where I had. Who do you have between Niners and Bears? I'm going Niners. Your son is a glass artist. That's pretty cool. That takes a lot more talent than doing this. I can tell you that right now. You have the exact same chair. It's like an office chair, but it's not really that comfortable, to be honest. It's comfortable enough. I've had some pretty bad chairs in the past, so definitely fortunate that we've upgraded. Definitely have upgraded for sure. Chargers in the house. We'll see. Kelly going with the Niners. Again, Merry Christmas, Woodworking. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in. Merry Christmas to you. Niners stuff. That's what I'm thinking. Predicted points with the Chiefs. I don't know. He ships worldwide. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So it looks like we might be exiting halftime pretty soon. You think Bills Eagles best game? I know a lot of people are talking about it. A lot of people are going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. I think everyone's going to do it, so I'm not going to do it. I'll do the game that no one's going to do, Giants and Raiders, and I think that could be a great move. And again, I think that game will be pretty entertaining. I really do. I think it'll be the best bad game of the year. I really do. Or it's a flop, or it's just going to be me in here, and it is what it is. It is what it is. I know Football Nation's covering Eagles, Bills, and again, everyone's going to be covering it. So, it just makes sense for me to cover stuff that people won't cover. Merry Christmas, Dr. Light, you the man. Merry Christmas, Raider. Good to see you, man. Again, very likely I do Raiders and Giants this Sunday. So good to see you, man. Feels weird rooting for the Chiefs, I bet. How much left in halftime? Not much time left. About maybe 30 seconds. Working on Christmas. Oh, yeah. Working on Christmas as we're back here. Titans Saints would be a better pick for betting on. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Giants, Raiders. That is, again, the toilet bowl. So we are ready for some more football here again. Broncos going to be kicking off to Kansas City as, again, the Chiefs lead 7-6. Look at that. That is, again, 13.5-point favorites. Broncos came in and the Chiefs have said, well, you know what? Not so fast. Jeffrey, appreciate you, man, for the $2. Appreciate you, man. I really do. That means a lot. Thank you, Jeffrey. And Merry Christmas as always. Again, field at the 5, the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 35. Still moving his feet and brought down at the 37-yard line. So a nice return there by Smith, and that is where the Chiefs will begin their drive. Sometimes you got to be different. We do. Yeah, thank you, Jeffrey. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, nice. Yeah, for sure. Nice donation. Thank you. What is the biggest disappointment team this season? Biggest disappointment? Maybe the Lions, to be honest. 1st and 10 at the 37 as Aludakun under center, sending a man in motion as he takes the snap and hands it off. This is Pacheco. Pacheco running angry, still moving his feet, the pile moving, and brought down around the 40-yard line for a hard-earned gain of 3. But you could also say the Chiefs, of course. Again, obviously, the Chiefs have been in the Super Bowl a lot lately. And 6-9 is not what they had in mind. Finding your channel was like getting Christmas. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you. That's very nice. 2nd and 7, Aludakun in the shotgun. You got a receiver to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Pacheco in the backfield. As Aludakun takes snap, drops back. He's looking, steps up, moving to his left. Aludakun just drops the ball, picks it up, throws, caught at the 50. Juju brought down at the 48. What in the world was that? A gain of 12. Aludakun scrambling to his left and just drops the ball out of nowhere. It bounces right back to him, and then he just throws it for a first down. Unbelievable. Aludakun. What a play. Not how you draw it up, but it works. As that is a Kansas City Chiefs first down. Bengals, yeah, kind of. The Bengals, you can put the Bengals in that as well, but I don't know. They've been kind of average the last few years anyway. 1st and 10 at the 48 as Aludakun drops back, play action. He just throws it down the left sideline. It is incomplete. There's a flag. Oh, man, again, I don't know if that's really catchable. Surtain kind of shoving him. Pass interference. They're going to call it spot foul. We'll see where they mark it. Again, I don't know about that one because the throw, I think, was way off. I mean, that was not catchable by any means. Surtain just kind of, I don't know what he was doing. I don't know where the ball landed. I like to see where the ball landed. It is what it is. So 1st and 10 for the Chiefs, as again, they had the big penalty there. How many yards? 27-yard penalty. I was doing a good. Appreciate it, David. Thank you again. 1st and 10 at the 21. Aludakun in the shotgun, and he swings it. Oh, Aludakun. Now he's running backwards. What's he doing? And he's tackled in the backfield. Aludakun. Where was he going? He's going to swing it out to the left, decided to keep it, and decided to run backwards. That is a loss of 10. You're kind of seeing, Aludakun doesn't really get a lot of reps here. Aludakun running backwards, not ideal. Not a video game, folks. Bad call. Yeah, no, I think that ball was very uncatchable. I couldn't really see where it landed. How about those Steelers? I don't know. I hope we can do something. Looking much better as of late. 2nd and 19. He's at the 30. He throws it over the middle. It is incomplete. The pass was a little bit behind Brown. So now it's going to be 3rd and 19 for the Chiefs. As Mahomes, again, they show him once again. Just got to show Patrick. Again, he's the new Taylor Swift. To be clear, I don't know. I think it's better that they're showing football players, to be honest with you, than, that makes any sense, Football, right? Not necessarily a pop singer. 3rd and 19. Ludacune in the shotgun, trips to the right, 2 receivers to the left. As Ludacune drops back, they're sending 4, swings it out to Juju. Juju making a guy who, he does not make a miss. He's bottled up in the backfield. That is a loss of 5. And, man, they really had an opportunity there, but they just decided to move backwards. And this will be about a 53-yard attempt. Looney Tune. I did not say Looney Tune. But, that's pretty much what is happening, essentially, on this drive. So this will be a 53-yard attempt from the right hash. It's kind of windy. The snap, the hold, the kick. Butker sends it on its way. It is up. It is good. 10-6 is your score. 11:42 left to go in the third quarter. They will step away. I, of course, will be right here. Happy holidays. How's it going, Poison Ivy? Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to you. Appreciate you for tuning in. Hopefully the Batman is not on your tail tonight. Let's go fake Mahomes. This guy. Cows will never win the Super Bowl. It's not looking good. Looney Tunes will be about right. It really would be, based on this drive. Again, Ludacune at one point, again, just dropped the ball, picks it up, throws it for a first down. Next play, Surtain kind of not punches, but pushes a guy, and the ball was incredibly uncatchable. I don't know how it really was, a penalty, to be honest. And then they start moving backwards. Ludacune running backwards for about 10 yards. Yeah, that was just kind of a mess. Just kind of a mess. Benny Hill. Not familiar with Benny Hill, no. Fantastic day to bet on kickers. Yep. Yeah, for sure. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, we have the Chiefs and Broncos on tonight. The third and final game. Again, I've been on here all day as I just await the conclusion of this one so I can take a breather and relax for, again, tomorrow. I guess I'll be relaxing. Merry Christmas, RC. How's it going? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Do guys ever get tackled by their hair? Yes, it has happened. It happened to Troy Polamalu. I think he was playing against the Chiefs, too, if I recall. How'd your Christmas holiday go? Pretty good. Pretty good. Hung out with the wife this morning. And, presents. And then been calling games since, for the last, 8.5 hours. So it's been pretty good. Pretty good. Hopefully you've had a pretty good holiday yourself. You had a great Christmas. Minty. Okay. Benny Hill, he has a little red toolbox. Yeah, no, I'm not. I have no idea. No idea. I do not get pop culture references at all. I mean, you could name me a celebrity. I might know him. I might not. Probably not. I just don't really listen to much music, and then movies. Don't really watch many movies and all that stuff. Broncos playing like Detroit. Yep. Saw it happen once. Okay. How many Christmas presents did you get? About four or five. College football playoff. Yes, sir. You know it. Field at the 1, the 5, the 10, 15, 20, 25, and is going to be pushed out of bounds at the 28. So that is where the Broncos will take over. Broncos, of course, again, all this for the number 1 seed. Broncos have this game, of course, and then the Chargers. Patriots are at the Jets, then the Dolphins. Jaguars at the Colts, then the Titans, and the Chargers versus the Texans, and then at the Broncos. Just a lot of interesting stuff going down the stretch. Great work today. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. If they allowed to tackle, I think so. I don't know if it's a penalty anymore. I know it used to not be. 1st and 10 at the 28 as Nix is under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. As Nix takes the snap, hands it off. This is Harvey. Harvey is thumped to the backfield. Oh, he breaks the tackle. Crossing the 30, brought down at the 33-yard line. Gain of 5. As Harvey looking pretty good there. Again, Poison Ivy and Harvey. There we go. Got Two-Face here. Poison Ivy in the chat. Very impressive stuff. Again, a gain of 5 there for Denver. He's on YouTube. Okay. Gotcha. Nice. Yeah, no, I'm not a NBA guy, but it is what it is, you know. British comedian from the 70s, 80s. Okay. 2nd and 5, ball at the 33 in the shotgun, sending a man in motion as Nix throws over the middle. It is caught by Sutton, tackled at the 38-yard line. That is a brand new set of downs for the Broncos. Going to mark him down at the 39 for a gain of 6. Sutton with just his 3rd catch of the day, 17 yards. A little stop route, but it did the work. You need Harvey to, I'm assuming, break free there. I think that could have been worded a little bit better. Barron. 1st and 10 at the 39. Nick's going to be under center, receiver to each side, sending a man in motion as Nick's going to hand it off to McLaughlin. McLaughlin hesitating, cuts inside at the 40, and brought down at the 45-yard line. Nice run there of 6. McLaughlin with the nice run. Again, a pretty decent 1-2 punch here. Harvey and McLaughlin, as he's now at 34 yards. 1K in the chat. I know, right? Now you're the man. No, I don't know about that. Still a long way to go. All sports all the time, like ESPN, but not owned by Disney. Yep, that is true. That is true. 2nd and 4 at the 45 as Nix is under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right. As Nix hands it off up the guts, and he goes nowhere. That was Harvey on the carry. No gain on the play, making it 3rd and 4 coming up for the Broncos. Yeah, fair. Yeah, that's all good. I'm just looking at it like, interesting. I don't know if I should say that one. Denver is the best football town in the U.S. I don't know. I don't know about that one. But definitely a lot of history there. Definitely a cornerstone franchise for sure. 3rd and 3. As, again, they need to get to the 49 for a brand new set of downs. They're at the 46. Nix in the shotgun, drops back, looking over the middle. He throws, caught at the 45, brought down at the 44-yard line. That is I believe that's the tight end there. Trying to see the name. Couldn't I think that's Trotman, maybe. And that is a 1st down for the Broncos. Tangled by the hair. It's not a penalty. Having long hair is personal choice. There we go. Then, yeah, that's what I thought. I know it used to not be. I just don't know. With the rules nowadays, I have no idea. Need him to not do well in fantasy-wise. Gotcha. 1st and 10 at the 43. As Nick's going to be in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Nix is clapping away. Takes the snap, drops back. Looking to his right. Nix throws on the run. It is caught at the 35, at the 30, and pushed out of bounds. And Ingram's shaking his head, thinking it may be OPI with his reaction there. I'm unsure. Pass interference. Yep, there it is. Offensive pass interference. That'll back him up 10. And it'll remain first down. Polamalu had long hair. He did. Again, I remember him getting yanked down by his hair many, many years ago. Broncos need to get going. They're trying to, but a self-inflicted penalty there is Ingram just shoving Bolton away. And that'll do it. Best sports town has to be Detroit or New York. I don't know about New York. Can't really say New York. First and 20 here for Nix and the Broncos. He takes the snap, drops back, looking over the middle, throws. It is caught by Sutton as he is brought down at the 30-yard line. What a throw. What a catch. And that is a first down. Sutton was wanting the ball back. But I don't know. Was he actually touched down? I'd like to see that if possible. I guess he was just touched there. So, yeah, gain of 23 yards for Cortland Sutton. He's at 4 catches, 40 yards as they're back in Kansas City territory. He still has long hair, yep. He definitely does. First and 10 at the 30 as Nix is under center. It's a toss to Harvey down the right side. He is tackled in the backfield. That's a loss of 5. Huge play there by the corner as Harvey going nowhere. Trying to see the name there. Tackled by Williams, Noel Williams. Fighting through the blocker, the would-be blocker. FIFA chose New York for the World Cup final for the reason, I guess. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's a terrible stadium, too, with the turf. The New York football teams, only one plays in New York. The other two share a stadium. Yeah. Second and 15 in the shotgun, setting a man in motion as Nix drops back. He steps up, throws, caught at the 33. This is Harvey bouncing it outside at the 30, 25, and pushed out of bounds. Close to the line of gain, not quite there. Gonna give him 12, 13 if I had to guess. So third and short coming up. Dallas won the FIFA. Yeah, well, I don't know. Again, New York, just because you have a lot of teams doesn't mean you're the best sports town. I don't know if I'd agree with that. So third and 2 for Denver. Again, they need to get to the 20 for a brand. He set it down, strips to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Nix lifts the leg, takes the snap, drops back, looking to his right, throws, caught across the 20, and is brought down at the 19. Franklin with the catch, and that is a first down for the Broncos as the clock continues to run at 5:20 and counting. This game kind of moving fast, to be honest with you. Only at an hour and a half, essentially, maybe a little bit over that, and already over halfway through the third quarter. Merry Christmas, Ruben. Good to see you. Good to have you here. Appreciate you, man. Troy played high school here. Very polite. Oh, yeah, no, he's such a great guy. He is such a great guy. First and 10 at the 19 as Nix is under center. Receiver left, receiver to the right. As Nix hands it off up the gun. McLaughlin is hit hard at the 16-yard line for a gain of 4. Or maybe 3, depending on where they really mark it. So second down coming up. Sean, good to see you. Merry Christmas to you and your family, Sean. Good to have you. Tuning in. Yeah, no, pretty good night. Pretty good day in general. Pretty great day in general, really. So thank you again for tuning in. Get some yardage. Yep, likes it up. Helps out a lot. So second and 7. They're at the 16. Nix is under center. Play action. Rolling to his right is Nix. Nix looking to the end zone. He's going to run and just get a couple. Running out of bounds at the 14-yard line. Setting up a 3rd and 5. As again, we're at 4 minutes and counting. This drive lasting 7 minutes. Just matriculating down the field, boys. Again, that has been what the Broncos have been up to the entire time. Can't wait for your greatest calls video. I don't know if I would have the patience to look through, but thank you. That would be pretty cool. That would be a lot of editing. I'm just not good at editing. I'm terrible at that. 3rd and 5. They need to get to the 9 for a brand new set of downs. Trips to the left, one receiver to the right. Nix drops back, looking over the middle. Nix throws. It is caught at the 9, and that is... Ooh, they're going to say he didn't quite get there. I don't know if I agree with that spot. It looked like a first down to me. The referee not seeing what I'm seeing. That's about a half yard short. 4th and inches coming up. Thank you for streaming the game today. Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Appreciate it. Can't say for legal reasons. I understand, but hey, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Merry Christmas from Florida. Yep. Appreciate it. So 4th and inches, and the Broncos are going to go ahead and take a timeout. So they might actually review this. And yeah, to me, I thought he clearly had it. Catching at the 9-yard line. He was moving backwards, but of course, again, it would be forward progress. Bonkers, yeah. What's the greatest football injury ever filmed? Ooh, yeah, probably that one. Sadly. I mean, I don't really like to think injuries there, but that would be horrible, yeah. NCAA 14 copy. Brad Nessler waits 2 seconds after someone crossed the 10 to say the 10. That's resulted in him saying on several occasions, touchdown, the 10. What the heck? That is interesting. What if, I don't think I ever played NCAA 14. I do have the 2 newest ones, though. But yeah, that's interesting. That's odd to hear that. All right, 4th and inches. So they didn't review it. If I was Peyton there, I would have used the challenge there for the timeout, but what do I know? I'm just a broadcaster. So 4th and inches. They need to get to the 9.5 for a brand new set of downs. Nix is under center. And he's trying to draw him. The quarterback sneak, and it is good. He gets to the 9. That's what he needed. And that is a brand new set of downs for the Broncos, as it'll be 1st and goal coming up with just under 3 minutes in this one. Niners or Bears? I'm thinking Niners. Bo Nix 150. He will get there eventually. Now, I don't know about this quarter, but he will get there. Just kick. Well, they didn't score yet. What's going on with the Broncos? I mean, I didn't think it would be a blowout. I thought it would be a close game. I thought Broncos would win, but I was not thinking 13.5. That is just crazy to me. Especially a division game. 1st and goal at the 9. Nix is in the shotgun. Trips to the right. 1 receiver to the left. Nix pointing out some more players of the Chiefs. He drops back, looking to his left. He's going to run. Nix is at the 5, leaning forward. Touchdown, Denver Broncos. Oh, that was all Bo Nix there. And the touchdown turkey. He loves touchdowns, folks. Loves touchdowns. 12-10, Denver leading with 1:55 left to go in the 3rd quarter. 14 plays, 72 yards, 9:47 off the clock there. What a drive. Just a great drive. R.J. Harvey, 25. Did he get it? I don't know. He's close. He's got to be close. Harvey is at 12. Oh, geez. There is the extra point. It is up. It is good. 13-10 is your score with 1:55 left to go in the 3rd quarter. They, of course, will stay away. I will be right here. Go for 2. The Chiefs will win. Score. Yeah. Gobble, gobble, indeed. A lot of people love it, and I love that. People love the touchdown turkey. That is great. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Feel free, of course, to chat down below, talk about whatever you like, and of course, leaving a like helps out a lot. And again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure again to like and subscribe. Helps out the channel a lot. As if everyone were to subscribe right now, we would hit 4,000 subscribers. Just saying would be pretty cool. So thank you again for tuning in. Do you bet on football? I do not. I do not. Pardon me. And we do have a poll. Let me know who you think's going to win tonight, as 67% of you guys with the Broncos, 33% of you guys with the Chiefs. And again, 13-10 could go either way. Could go either way. And, of course, Merry Christmas. And, again, thank you for letting the small channel call the game. Again, that's all I ask for. All I ask for is a chance. I think once I can get you in, I think I can win you over. But sometimes it's not the case. Sometimes I'm fighting with the chat. That happens. Every now and then it happens. It's rare. But for the most part, it is just a, just a typical, again, play-by-play. That's what I do. Enjoy your 3 broadcasts. Again, thank you, Kelly, for tuning in, man. That is awesome. All 3, that is great. So hopefully I made your Christmas a little bit better. Only problem with the Chinese food is that, oh, man, yeah, that's tough. That'll happen. Good luck, Goku. Good luck. The Chinese food finally got there. It was late. For those of you that were there in the earlier stream. Let's see here. Sorry, hold on. Just looking around here. Sorry. Yeah, we'd have this feature there. 1.1K. Yeah, no, a lot of it. A lot of great stuff there. You have the golden voice. I don't know about the golden voice, but it's definitely, it's a fake voice. It's not like a voice change or anything. It's like, it's me. But again, it's not how I actually sound. Not how I actually sound. It's just a voice acting, I guess. Again, just using what I've heard over the years and trying to mimic what I've heard on the radio or the TV. That's essentially what it is. You have some Dr. Delay to watch. There we go. There we go. So we are back here in Kansas City again, 13-10. Denver leading, as they are looking to give it back to Kansas City. As there is the kickoff, that is going to be fielded. No, pardon me, bouncing into the end zone. Now fielded, but he takes a knee. And again, Kansas City will start at their own 35. There is Travis Kelce. 2 catches, 13 yards, by the way. Projection, yep. Yeah, I guess so. Projection, that would probably be more accurate. I'm in character, yeah. I'm the Dr. Delay character, the broadcast character. There is more of a wackier version of Dr. Delay, but, definitely hasn't really shown himself tonight. So that's good. That's good. Under over for this game it was not that much. It was like 40-something, 38. Close at 37.5. Yeah, it wasn't much. So 23 right now, I could still see it. Oh, there she is. I won't tell you who it is, but I'm sure you know. I'm sure you know. So 1st and 10. They are at the 35. As Aludakun under center, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. As Aludakun sending Worthy in motion. Hands it off to Worthy on the end around. Jet sweep, breaking a tackle, but then is crunched at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there. 2nd and 10 coming up for Kansas City. Hello, all. My name is Paul, and Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, Paul. Appreciate you for tuning in. Who's your favorite Steeler quarterback of all time? Well, it's going to be Ben Roethlisberger because I didn't get to see Terry Bradshaw play, but even if I did, I'd probably still pick Ben. I love me some Ben. This guy, he's fires. Yeah, that was some pretty terrible announcing there, but it's iconic regardless. 2nd and 9 at the 36. As Aludakun in the shotgun, and we have a lot of movement, and yeah, that's definitely either a false start or an offsides. As Bonito was halfway to the quarterback before the ball was snapped, so yeah, offsides. That'll move him up 5 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 4 coming up. Broadcast of the year. Appreciate it, man. I don't know if I'm that great. Definitely a long way to go. Long way to go. Why is it called a jet sweep? Just kind of, I don't know why a jet sweep, but sweep is usually, well, I don't know. Tunnel sweep doesn't mean Tunnel sweep is right up the gut. Yes, usually. I don't know. Handing off to Hunt, and Hunt's going to be tackled at the 40. But usually sweeping is going left to right. And, of course, jet sweep just kind of dashing across. I don't know. That's a good question. I'd have to look at that and look that up. Yeah, I don't know. So nothing doing there on the 2nd and 4. Going to bring up probably 3rd and 4 there. Yeah, they didn't give him anything. They need to get to the 45 for a brand new set of downs. Aludakun in the gun. Trips to the right to one receiver to the left. Sending Kelsey in motion. As Aludakun takes a snap, drops back looking, swings it out. It is caught, but then Smith is tackled in the backfield for a loss of 2. And it looks like the Chiefs will have to punt on the other side of the 3rd quarter. So that is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Broncos leading 13-10 over the Chiefs with 1 quarter left to go. We're doing tonight. Merry Christmas, Scott. Good to see you, man. Ultimate Sports, good to see you as well. Welcome back. Merry Christmas to you as well. Got money on the Chiefs because money line was 5 times. Okay. Boston's a great sports town. I mean, yeah, I guess so. Wasn't it 2nd and 10? There's the penalty. Stumbled on your channel. And then I first listened, then liked and sub. Appreciate it, Paul. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in. Thank you for your support. Best quarterback, Brett Favre. Not in Steelers history. In Packers history, I don't know. I feel like most people would probably pick Rodgers. But then, I don't know. Maybe you go Favre. And, of course, there's Bart Starr. I don't know. That's a lot of Packers have a lot of choices. Steelers, it's really just the 2. Terry Bradshaw, best quarterback in Pittsburgh? Yeah, most people, I mean, you know, it's really just depends, I think, when you were born, essentially. Let's go, Broncos. Get this W, says One Way. Chiefs lost, good effort. This guy can't call it over. Jersey, how many times have I told you can't call it over with just a quarter left to go? It's a 1-score game. Let's see here. Hervey, 13 rushing yards. Can he get it? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't know there. Guys, the Timberwolves will win tonight because the Nuggets have a lot of good players out. Trust me. Okay. You heard it here first. Yeah, I'm not much of a NBA guy, but there you go. Jet sweep invented by the classic late 60s team. Who was that big back they had? Classic late jet sweep. I mean, you gotta figure it'd be at the Jets. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I'm already getting my things scheduled and set for the next years. There we go. You were born in 78? Yeah, well, I don't know. It'd be, yeah, I mean, again, I was born in the 90s. I didn't get to see Terry, so Ben was my guy. Ben carried a lot. He really did. Saved the Steelers' butt plenty of times. But he'll never get the recognition he deserves. Namath was treated like a rock star. Yeah, from what I gather, he was. Who do you think will win this game tonight? Well, I picked the Broncos to win, but it's a close one. I don't know. It could go either way. Yeah, look away. It's all good. The Chiefs have it. They'll be punting it away. Best quarterback of all time, Tom Brady, sadly. Time possession is lopsided. It is. Merry Christmas to all. Harvey, breaking my heart in fantasy. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, again, time possession, by the way, at 29 minutes for the Broncos, just under 16 minutes for the Chiefs. And we still have a quarter left to play. As here is the punt. 10, 20, 30, 40. And that is going to be bouncing inside the 10, and he is unable to save it. And that is going to be a touchback. Again, appreciate it, Joseph, for tuning in. Appreciate it, man. And amen. Bradshaw had Lynn Swan and Stallworthers to catch. Yeah, no, for sure. Great, so first time watching. Thank you, Christopher. Sitting at your mic for 25 hours straight. Yeah, no, that would be a lot. That would be a lot. Oh, man. But true, yep. Yeah, really, Jen. Again, it just depends. You have to say it, but they have underwear older? Well, well, I don't know. I guess you've seen more football for sure. Marino, best quarterback, but never won a Super Bowl. Yeah, best quarterback who never won a Super Bowl. Dan Marino for sure. For sure. Close game. Broncos won, yeah. Merry Christmas. Again, Merry Christmas. Again, Merry Christmas to all. I really do appreciate you guys for hanging out, with me for Christmas. That's cool. That is pretty cool. Roger Staubach of the Dallas was a great quarterback. Yeah, I mean, he was captain comeback, if I recall. Did lose to the Steelers twice, though. That's really what I know him for, and I'm just kidding. No, he's good. Troy Aikman coming out of retirement? For sure. For sure. Phillip Rivers can do it. Why not Troy Aikman, right? A little bit different, though, on the age, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I'm very sure. So, again, another commercial here. I know it's probably a little annoying. Gainwell's your guy. He is my guy. Gainwell. Kenneth Gainwell. What a pickup he's been for the Steelers. He's great. Hopefully he's just signed next year. Yes, sir. You look gassed. Yeah, no, for sure. I am pretty tired, but we're gonna be fighting through. Best quarterback to never win a Super Bowl, Caleb Williams. I definitely disagree there. Not even close. Definitely a long ways to go. Games being streamed is a real disappointment. Yeah, no, for sure. Again, that should be on local channels. For sure. Phillip Rivers, he was stiff. Justin Herbert played with a broken hand. Yeah, Rivers, again, didn't look too bad. Didn't look too bad out there. All right, so 1st and 10 here at their own 20 as the Broncos, again, up by 3 with just under a quarter left to go. My guy better than Drum Bettis? Yeah, okay. That's hilarious. Give it 10 years? I don't know if that would... No. All right, 1st and 10 at the 20 as Nix lifts the leg, takes the snap. He swings it out. It's caught. This is Mims at the 20-25 and brought down at the 26-yard line for a gain of 6. As, again, the Broncos have held the ball practically 2/3 of this one. Or, I would say 2/3 of the game. Looking to kind of do the same here in the 4th quarter. Again, up by 3. With the way they really move the ball, which is kind of slow and steady, winning the race, that's essentially what they've done. So 2nd and 4 as Nix is in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. He drops back looking to his left, throws down the left side, incomplete. Pass intended for Sutton, looking for a flag. No flag is thrown, making it 3rd and 4 for the Broncos. Herbert's a study. Definitely has a talent. Again, I don't know. I'd like to see him win a playoff game. Steelers play on Sunday. Browns. Good quarterback, never Super Bowl was Michael Vick. Yeah, I would rank him above Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams only has 2 years. Caleb won a Super Bowl this year. Yeah, I don't know about that. 3rd and 4. They need to get to the 30 for a brand new set of downs. Nix is in the shotgun. Drops back, looking over to his right. He throws. It is caught at the 32, and he was touched down immediately. That was Bandy with the catch. And that is a brand new set of downs for the Broncos. All right, let's see what else we got here. Quarterback should have won those. Trent Dilfer. Yeah, that's tough. My chair's starting to make a lot of noise now. It's creaking. I have been sitting for a while. All right, 1st and 10 here for the Broncos. They are at the 32. Nix is in the pistol. Receivers to each side. As Nix going to hand it off. This is Harvey. Harvey brought down at the 35-yard line for a gain of 3. Hot take: if Chubb was not hurt by the Steelers, he would be the best running back in NFL history when he was said and done. That is a hot take. Chubb was great, though. Chubb was a great back. But definitely not NFL history. Rivers and Rodgers' old man strength is real. It is. We want to know who won this game until, I don't know. I can go either way. Just back to the 40s fly sweep. Oh, wow. I did not know. That's pretty cool, James. Appreciate you for looking that up. 2nd and 7 at the 35 as Nix is under center, and he hands it off. This is McLaughlin. McLaughlin still fighting for yards, but is not going to get much. Brought down after a gain of 2. Brought down at the 37-yard line, bringing up 3rd and 5 with, again, still plenty of time here. 12:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. And again, the way the Broncos have been moving, again, they're 8 for 13 on 3rd down. I mean, that is pretty darn good. Sutton with Butterfingers. Yeah, no, he's had some drops. Travion Henderson better than any Steelers running back in history. That is... You're suiting the name there, Steeler hater. Appreciate you. They need to get to the 42 for a brand new set of downs. Nix drops back, looking over the middle. Steps up, moving to his right, and he is sacked. And Chris Jones bringing him down. He kind of slipped, to be honest with you. That was kind of an easy sack for Chris Jones. But it'll work for the Chiefs, as the Broncos will have to punt it away. Jones kind of lined up there as an edge rusher. So the Chiefs will have a shot. And again, the offense of the Chiefs has been pretty lethargic. Only 79 yards of offense, by the way, for the Chiefs. And we're in the fourth quarter. We are in the fourth quarter. They only have 79. It's looking like the Vikings. And they are essentially looking like the Vikings. But the Chiefs, what they shot there is the punt. And that is going to be fielded at the 12. He's at the 15, 20. Smith at the 25, 30. Down the left sideline at the 40, 45, 50. And brought down at the 45-yard line. The Chiefs will have pretty decent field position there as they're into Denver territory with 10:59 left to go in this one. Look at that. You had games when a team plays always for 3 yards of play. Yep, that's the Chiefs tonight. Tom Brady, 7 out of 10. Yeah, no, he probably is the GOAT for sure. Not a fan of him, the player, but yeah, for sure. Let's see here. Rivers' arm. I don't know if it's great, but he definitely knows what he's doing. Will you miss Travis Kelce? No, I will not. I will not miss Travis Kelce. Judkins had surgery about 2 days, so that is tough. Mahomes quarterback, he is not. It is Chris Olodokun. Settle this argument. NFL players do less steroids than they used to. That should be a fact. Yeah, I would say that is true. It's going to be an epic upset. It could be. It could be. The Chiefs are not out of this by any means. 9 yards and stop trying to throw. They're going to throw. I'm kidding. I don't know. It'll be interesting. The Chiefs... They have made it very good. They've made it a good game. Well, I don't know about a good game. They've made it a close game. They've made it a game. It's a close game. Yeah. This is one of the games played of all time. Lions have had a rough week. They have. Did you get what I want? I mean, close is good. I like close. Oh, clothes are kind of what a person needs when they're getting older. Like this guy. Let's see here. Anyway, I do appreciate you guys for tuning in. Feel free, of course, to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I can. So thank you again for tuning on in. And yeah, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Helps out the channel a lot. As if everyone were to subscribe right now, we would hit 4,000 subscribers. So again, thank you very much for your support. And again, this is game 3 of the day, as I'll be looking forward to the conclusion of this one. And I'll be back Saturday for 3 games more, and then Sunday for 3 games as well. So again, thank you for tuning in. Larry Centers is greater than all the Steelers running backs. Yep, he will. Whoever the Chiefs' backup quarterback is hasn't been too bad. Yeah, I mean, he threw a touchdown pass. The problem is, he's 8 for 13, 32 yards. That is just not good. That is what is that? That's 2.5 yards an attempt. And he's a passer. So that is not ideal, to be honest with you. 4 yards completion. But maybe that's all he can do. First and 10 for the Chiefs. Aludakun in the pistol as he's going to hand it off. No, keeps it on the RPO. And he is running backwards, now running forwards again. He's at the 50, throws, caught out by Juju. Juju tackled at the 35-yard line. Well, look at that, Aludakun. Maybe he is something there, dancing around the pocket. Patrick standing up in the booth. That is a brand new set of downs for the Chiefs. Wow, I mean, that was pretty impressive. That was pretty impressive there. They're actually going to mark him a yard short. I don't know about that. Buy a drink now. You're good, man. Just appreciate it, Poison. Appreciate you for tuning in. 2nd and 1 as he hands it off up the gut, crossing the 35, brought down at the 32-yard line for a gain of 4. And that is a Kansas City Chief first down. Yeah, you better do it, Ultimate. You better do a full season. You got to commit to it. You're a big Broncos fan and live in Carolina. Can I get the Broncos game? Yeah. Yeah, appreciate it, Rick. Thank you again. Good night, Mr. Scott. Appreciate you for tuning in. That looked a little Mahomey. It kind of looked a little Mahomey there. First and 10 as Aludakun hands it off to Hunt, and he's dropped after a gain of 1. Yeah, can't really do the Tony Romo thing with Collinsworth. Oh, that kind of looked like Patrick Mahomes. Oh, that's really all I can do with that. And then with Tony Romo, it sounds like you're trying to hold something in, trying to go to the bathroom, like, oh, I don't know, Jim. Oh, I don't know. Something like that. That's essentially, again, all I can really do for those guys. I need to broaden the range here. 2nd and 9 at the 31. Aludakun in the shotgun, trips left, one receiver to the right. Aludakun fakes the pitch out, and he's going to bat. Oh, it's batted at the line, incomplete. Trying to get it to Smith in the flat, and just was not happening as the Denver defense swarming to Aludakun. Incomplete. 3rd and 9 coming up. See, your defenses these days are spitty, and they can be slowed down by older quarterbacks. Yeah, that's fair. Doc, it's never had alcohol. That is true. Yes, I've never had alcohol. Never had it. Mr. Pibb, though. Hey, Mr. Pibb. Mr. Pibb. That's a solid underrated soda, but Dr. Pepper is number 1. 3rd and 9. They need to get to the 22 for a brand new set of downs. Aludakun. He's going to swing it over the middle. It's caught by Smith. Smith at the 30 and brought down at the 28-yard line as a Bronco helps him up. That's good sportsmanship there, as it looks like the Chiefs will have to bring on the field goal unit to tie this game. That's good, Ultimate. Good stuff. Timu Mahomes. Oh, man. Fake Patrick. Jeez. Hold on here. Okay, there we go. All right, Harrison Butker. He is on. This would be about a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Kind of moving there in the wind. It's a little windy. All right, we're waiting the snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is right down the middle. It is good. 13-13 is your score. 8:03 left to go in this one. Man, this chair is like squeaking now a lot. You remember Tab. Tab, never had Tab. Tony Romo uses the word huge and monster way too much in the game. Yeah, trust me. Honestly, you'll probably get sick of me. I probably say the same things over and over again. But I appreciate it, though, for tuning in for this one, at least. Kermit the Frog Mahomes, yep. RC Cola. I don't know. I see RC. Actually, we had the same conversation. Someone brought up RC, and I'm like, I heard that was great back in the day, but I've had RC today, and it's just not that. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, RC Cola is always brought up, but I'm always like, it's okay. So it must have been way better back then. I mean, I'm just saying. It must have been, I don't know. This game better than the Lions? I don't know. I feel like the Lions-Vikings game had a lot more excitement. The peaks of that game with the fumbles and all the interceptions, I think that was pretty cool. I think this game's been more consistent. The Lions-Vikings game has had more peaks. There we go. Let's see here. Don't understand why people hate the Chiefs. Mahomes is a good guy. Yeah, no, Mahomes is a good guy. The problem is that, they're pretty much the Patriots now. And, of course, the refs a little bit more favorable in Chiefs games. That's essentially why. People just see the Chiefs as the new Patriots. So it's not really, the Chiefs stop winning. People won't hate the Chiefs anymore. Mahomes, I don't know. He just wears it differently, I guess. Skylar Bell will be better than Antonio Brown. That's crazy. That would be pretty cool. He is really good. What's up, Doc? How's it going? Chris, Merry Christmas, man. Good to see you once again. Why is this game so close? That's just the way it works, man. You just got it. You play the game. Mahomes could beat this guy with one hand. This guy, he only has 3 fingers, this guy. Video stopped? I don't know. I hope not. If it did on your end, that is a stock guy internet issue there. Big RC and bag of peanuts. Oh, well. Chiefs for the upset? Potentially. We'll see. As we're working our way back here to Arrowhead. Again, it's 13-13. 8:03 left to go. Broncos, again, a win. Keeps them in the driver's seat for the number 1 seed. A loss. And, hey, we got some chaos happening around the NFL. There is the kickoff, and that is going to be booted out of the end zone for a touchback. You missed when the refs were helping this guy. I did not hit the Chiefs when they won. It is hard to keep up a dynasty. That's true. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's just not how people see it. I kind of might be people, to be honest with you. But, it is what it is. Wouldn't trade. Definitely would want to trade places with a Chiefs fan right now because again they're used to the winning or they've won so much. But it happens. It happens to every team. Every team rises. Every team falls. And of course the Chiefs. As long as you have Mahomes, you are going to compete until he retires. You have Mahomes and Reed. All right, 1st and 10 here for the Broncos. As again, Bo Nix looking to get something going. Only 158 passing yards for him. In the shotgun, trips to the right to one receiver to the left. Sending Mims in motion as Nix drops back. He steps up. Throws caught at the 40 and brought down at the 41-yard line. That is Evan Ingram with the catch and run. Gain of 6. As again, we're under 8 minutes and counting in this one. Next score could win the game. Appreciate Ultimate Sports. Appreciate you for tuning in. A lot of people hate them. Yes, no, the Patriots were hated by everybody. I am part of that. So 2nd and 4 at the 41 in the shotgun. Two receivers right to one to the left as he hands it off. This is Harvey. Harvey cutting inside and is going to get tackled at the 44. We're going to whistle dead, really, as he was still up. So a gain of 3, bringing up 3rd and 1 for the Broncos. Chiefs want to be like us so bad. We never cheat. Yeah, Steeler hater but if you're wondering, Patriot fan. 2021 Super Bowl halftime was best ever. Oh yeah, I didn't really watch I don't watch halftime shows. All right, 3rd and 1. They need to get to the 45 for a brand new set of downs. As Nix tosses to Harvey down the left side. Harvey's got the first down, cutting inside at the 50. Still on his feet at the 45, brought down right there. What a run there, gain of 11. And that is a Denver Broncos first down. Needed that one on 3rd and 1. And again, good vision there by Harvey to cut inside, get those extra yards, keep the feet moving. Overtime, 2020. You love the Patriots, do not like them. Yeah, no, that was tough. That was indeed interesting. 1st and 10 here for the Broncos as they're in Kansas City territory at the 45. Nix is in the shotgun. Two receivers right, one to the left. Nix drops back, looking to his left, throws it down the left sideline. It is batted away, incomplete. Nice coverage there by Fulton on the coverage of Sutton. incomplete. Stopping the clock with just over 6 minutes to go in this one. No one expects the Chiefs to win. Not many people did. In the chat, only 33%. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Broncos. Time possession, by the way, 35 minutes with the Broncos, 19 minutes with the Chiefs. It has been one-sided, and yet the game is tied. Nix in the shotgun, drops back, looking to his right, throws. It is off the hands of the receiver, incomplete. That is Humphrey, the intended target, unable to secure that one. And it's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Broncos. Again, they're at the Kansas City 45, so they'll need to get to the 35 for a brand new set of downs. As a Giants and Eli fan, I bet you are cool with the Patriots. Thank you for all the streams, live streams. Merry Christmas, Maddie. Thank you again for tuning in. Merry Christmas again. You're very welcome. Very welcome for all the streams, for sure. Nix in the shotgun, trips the right, 2 receivers to the left as Nix drops back, looking over the middle. Heavy pressure, throws, caught wide open is Humphrey. He's at the 30, breaking tackles, reversing field, brought down at the 28-yard line. That is a gain of 17, and that is a Denver Bronco first down. That was a huge play, and Humphrey was just chilling wide open in the middle of the field. It's not a good day unless I have Doc yell, unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, that's true. That is a great term. Usually something crazy happens. So 1st and 10 as Denver is at the Kansas City 28. Denver folding like a cheap suit. I mean, they just got the first down as he hands it off up the middle. This is Harvey. Harvey moving his legs at the 25 and brought down at the 22-yard line for a gain of 6, making it 2nd and 4 coming up. 4:50, by the way, and counting. Looks like there is an injured Chief. I believe that is Bolton. Bolton there, the shaken up Chief. So they will take a break. I, of course, will stay right here. How's your Christmas? Christmas was good, Denny's. Or Denny's? Appreciate you, man, for tuning in. It's been good. How about yours? How was your Christmas? Ridiculous that we can't see this on Ash. No, I completely understand. It's stupid. Just got back from Grandpa's house. Nice. You missed my comment. Sorry, Steeler hater. Again, there's a lot of stuff happening. I feel bad for L'Jarius Sneed. He went from winning Super Bowls to being this guy. Okay. Ticked about it, yeah. But, again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, I've been doing this all day. I'll be back Saturday all day as well, doing the college game and then the 2 NFL games in the afternoon, or one afternoon and then one in the evening. And then Sunday I'll be doing 3 NFL games once again, every single window. That's what I do here. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Helps out the channel as we close in on 4,000 subscribers. It would be great to hit that today. If everyone were to subscribe right now, we would hit 4,000 subscribers. Again, it is free, folks. I promise you. It is free as can be. How was your Christmas? Christmas was fine. My Christmas was good. Christmas was good. Do you like the Texas Longhorns? No, I do not. I do not like the Texas Longhorns. Trying hard to win with the Chiefs approved. Yeah, no, they are. What's up, Casey? Again, good to see you. Do we beat the Broncos? Or can we beat it? Of course you can. NBA did it right today. They did. Tom Grassi, 4.9K. Dr. Lay, 1.4. Oh, wow. Hey, that's that's pretty neat. Kind of eating into Grassi. That's actually pretty cool. The king of NFL YouTube himself. So, thank you again, guys, for tuning in. Love the 13. I bet you did, Trisk. Again, good to see you. We'll come back for sure. You did a nice job today. Thank you. I'll call you Moog. Appreciate you, man. All right, we are working our way back here. Bolton, again, was injured on the play. Hopefully he is okay. You heard it here. Heard it. I messed it up. I was going to say you heard it here first on Dr. Delay, completing it. Couldn't happen, though. I choked. 2nd and 4 as Nix is in the shotgun. 2 receiver left, 2 receivers to the right. Nix sending a man in motion. Lifts the leg, takes a snap, and hands it off to Harvey. Harvey at the 20, and brought down at the 18. That is a first down for Denver, as they will chew some more clock. 4:30 and counting left in this one. Again, they are in the red zone at the Kansas City 18. Been on all day. Yep. Can I change my vote? I might do a new poll soon. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. 2020 overtime. He's fired. Okay, that was a pretty bad call. All right. This guy, Steelers hater. You and Goku, pretty much the same person, honestly. 1st and 10 as they are at the 17.5-yard line. And there is a timeout, Denver. That's interesting. So 3:54 left to go. Denver taking their second timeout. 3,800 subs. Wow, that's pretty great. Thank you again for all those. Yes, love sports. Thank you again for helping out. You need sound effects? Yeah, no, that'll happen later down the road. I just don't have the stuff at the moment, the financial stuff to get like a soundboard. But yeah, no, it's coming. It'll come. That's happening for sure. Next year during this time, the plan is to have a soundboard for sure. So yeah, no, that's good. That's good. I definitely thought about it. Appreciate it, Scott. Let's see here. Goku is my cousin. That's why. Yeah, you guys are very similar. That makes a lot more sense. Appreciate you, man. You guys are great. Cousins cause me problems, but no, you guys are great. You guys are great, man. All right, 1st and 10 for Denver. They are, again, in the Kansas City red zone. They're at the 18. In the shotgun, 2 receivers right, 2 receivers to the left, sending a man in motion. That is Humphrey. As Nix lifts the leg, takes a snap, swings it out. This is caught by Mims. Mims is bottled up in the backfield. That is a loss of 3. What a play there by the Kansas City defense. And it'll be 2nd and 13. You call a timeout for that. That is not ideal. Of course, a field goal could win it, to be honest with you. Recommended the channel. Well, thank you, Goku. Again, I appreciate that. 4K before the end of the year. That'd be crazy if I don't think it's going to happen, but it would be pretty cool. It would be great, honestly. Way ahead of where I thought I'd be. 2nd and 13 for Denver. Again, they're at the 20. So I guess they're at the 18. I don't know how that works. It is what it is. So 2nd and 12 as Nix drops back. Looking to his left. Moving to his left is Nix. Looking into the end zone. He's going to take off and run. He's at the 15 and is pushed out of bounds at the 13. Or they're going to say the clock is going to continue to run. Ooh, interesting. I guess he got his knee in bounds. So a gain of 8. 3rd and 5 coming up as we're at 2:50 and counting. Sound effects. Yeah, we got the turkey, but yeah, no, sound effects would help out the channel for sure on big plays or something. 3rd and 5. They need to get to the 7.5 for a brand new set of downs as Nix lifts the leg. Trips to the right, one to the left, takes a snap, drops back. Nix looking to the end zone, throws, caught at the 10, and brought down at the 9. He's going to be short. It's going to be short. This will be interesting. Again, a field goal, obviously gives you the lead. It may win you the game with how Kansas City's offense has looked. And they're going to let this go down to the 2-minute warning. Oh, man. So 2-minute warning, 13-13. Is your score. And I just want to show you guys why I think, again, this is probably going to end the game here if they kick a field goal. Look at the total yards for Kansas City, folks. Check out that. That is, again, not ideal if you're a Chiefs fan. Only 95 yards. I don't think I've ever seen that low with 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. I'm not trying to make fun of the Chiefs here. That is just very, very terrible. I can't really. I've heard of bad, but that is legit bad. That is just legit bad. I mean, that is not good. So But we'll see what happens here. First time I heard you, I knew your channel would blow up like Chris. Appreciate it, Chris, man. That's awesome. Yeah, no, we definitely have had a pretty good run this year for year number 1. Again, thank you, JSN. Appreciate it. Catching up here on the chat. You guys are going crazy. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Bo knows got a lot of Broncos fans in here. Us poor folks watching a bunch of millionaires chasing around the ball. I know, it's entertainment. It's so good. We can't look away. I know, it's terrible. How they score so few. Score with so few yards. They've been set up in Denver territory pretty much. Mr. Comment. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. What's what we got here, Goku? Remember how I told you my grandpa is a huge Pats fan? Checks out. Yeah, it does. It does check out. Yep. This guy, Trisk. Okay, don't have to worry about that. Because you're a classic voice. I guess so. Some of the Chiefs win. This guy! You've been here the whole time? You've been here for months and you haven't subbed yet, Jersey? Okay. Well, appreciate you, Jersey. Thank you for the views. But again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. I'll be back Saturday for 3 more streams. Again, we'll be doing a bowl game, Clemson and Penn State, then 2 NFL games, Chargers, Texans, and then the Packers and the Ravens. And then Sunday, we'll be doing Browns, Steelers. I'll be doing the Toilet Bowl. So Raiders, Giants, you will hear it right here on the channel. Because that game, I think, is about to be really good. And then, of course, the Sunday night game, Bears and the 49ers. So, again, feel free to subscribe. Again, it's more than just here on Christmas. I assure you, I've been here the whole time. So, 4th and 2, it looks like, for the moment, Denver's going to go for it. And I guess they figure because if they go for it, Kansas City, they won't be able to move the ball. That would be interesting. Oh, my gosh. All right, 4th and 2. I'm very shocked by this, but I guess you got to do what you got to do. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with this by Sean Payton at all. They're actually going for it. They're in the Wildcat. Harvey is in the shotgun, and there's some movement. Broncos pointing towards Kansas City. Kansas City pointing towards the Broncos. Oh, man, this will be interesting. Like and subscribe. Thank you, Rick. Appreciate it, man. Offside defense. Oh, my goodness. Unbelievable. Chris Jones moves, gets his helmet above the ball, and again, I think that's dumb. He gets back in time. Yeah, whatever. I hate that personally. As long as he gets back in time to me before there's a snap, it is what it is. But I'm not in charge of the NFL, folks. And that is 1st and goal for the Broncos. So their gamble pays off. As, again, the Chiefs with 3 timeouts, so they will most likely have to take all their timeouts here. I can't believe that. Oh, my gosh, they got him to jump. 1st and goal at the 4. Nix is under center, sending a man in motion. As Nix takes the snap, hands it off to Harvey. Harvey up the middle at the 2 and brought down at the 1-yard line. There it is. The Chiefs will take their first timeout. Spider-Man meme pointing all each other. Exactly. That is exactly it. You're the man. Appreciate you, man. You're the man. Universal Furniture. Kids Furniture. As we don't make it, they are back right up. Yep. 4,000. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not coming close to that today. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. So timeout Kansas City as Denver again looking to punch it in. They go for a 4th and goal. They got him to jump. Or not 4th and goal, but 4th down. And again, an automatic brand new set of downs. Thank you, Doc, for 3 games. Thank you, Judy, for attending all 3 games. That is awesome. Again, Merry Christmas to you guys. You're on silent. Can you please tell me the score? Well, if you can't see the scoreboard on the bottom, I will tell you it's 13-13. There you go, Rick. Let's see here. You should be on Fox. Appreciate it. I don't know about all that. Thank you again. Joe Buck's position. Yeah, no, I don't think he's all that great, but he's something. He's not bad. He's not bad. So, again, thank you guys for tuning in as we're just waiting again for the commercial break to end once more. Your dad got me a new blanket for Christmas. He designed it himself. It's Ravens Bears. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. Merry Christmas, everyone. Yeah, Merry Christmas to all you guys again for tuning on in. Merry Christmas. Even if you didn't tune in, Merry Christmas to you. Who would you predict? Again, I couldn't tell you, man. It's with just how it's. Again, the NFL, there's no great team. It could go anyone, really. Done a great job. Thank you again, Tammy. I really appreciate it. Merry Christmas to your wife. I will let her know. Appreciate it. Thank you. Who are you going for? You late to the party? I'm not going for anyone, man. I'm just a neutral guy. I'm a Steelers fan, just calling a game. Calling 3 games today. Sounds crazy. Let them score, preserve timeouts, have more time to score. I don't know. If you're going to take the chance and hold them to 3 here, I don't know. We'll see what happens here on 2nd and goal. But I kind of get what you're... I don't know. 2nd and goal at the 1. You stop them here, you think you can stop them on the other downs. I don't know. I get what you're saying, but I don't know. Chiefs, they just can't move the ball. They really can't. 2nd and goal at the 1. As the Broncos looking to keep themselves in the driver's seat for the number 1 seed in the AFC. I really thought I'd time that well, but the Broncos are still in the huddle, so I apologize. Jeez, something bad about the Packers, yep. All right, 2nd and goal at the 1. Nix is under center. Tight ends in, tight 2 running backs in the backfield. As Nix trying to get him to jump. As he takes that, hands it off up the middle, and I don't think he got it. Going to be brought down at the edge line. And the Chiefs will take their 2nd timeout. So I guess he handed off to Prentice up the middle. Yeah, nothing doing there. So 3rd and goal. Again, at the inch line. You don't make points by slamming top play-by-play announcers. Yeah, no. No, trust me, I'm not gonna be calling any games for ESPN, CBS, or NBC or anything like that. Yeah, Joe Buck, he's okay. Again, he's gotten better, definitely. He's definitely an acquired taste, I think. I think he's just one of those guys you either love him or you hate him. I guess for me, over time, he's won me over, but, you know. I definitely had another name for him, for sure. My guy's Ian Eagle. I love Ian Eagle. He's the best play-by-play guy. 3rd and goal as Nix is under center. Harvey in the backfield. Receiver to left. Trips to the right. As Nix sends a man in motion. He takes a snap. Rolling to his right. It's Nix. Play action. Nix looking. Throws it to the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Denver Broncos. Harvey in the back of the end zone and the touchdown turkey. He loves touchdowns. 14 plays, 65 yards, 6:18 off the clock. What a drive by the Broncos. As again, they are once again in the driver's seat as Aludakun warming up on the sideline. Oh man, that might be the game again. I mean, was the foot? I'd like to see that foot. No, he was good. He was definitely in. Definitely in. You may get your shot. No, I'm not getting my shot. I need a degree. They need degrees nowadays. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is right down the middle as the Broncos lead 20-13 with 1:45 left to go in the 4th quarter. Man, oh man. Lamau. What is Goku saying? This guy. Oh, yeah, with the with the Chinese food, yep. All the commentators I've listened to, you're one of the best, if not the best. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Gun. Yeah, that might be the game. Love the emphatic. Oh, yeah, I'd try. I try, man. Hey, that's a game-winning touchdown. It deserves a good call. Of course, it was Al Michaels. Now it'd be it is caught touchdown. Wow. Yeah, it's a shame. Al Michaels, again, he was one of my favorites, but now, of course, he's just getting a little bit older. A little bit older. So, again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Feel free, of course, to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to keep up the chat. I think I'm just failing tonight, though. You guys are awesome tonight. You guys are... I'm just not used to this many people, to be honest with you. To be honest with you, I'm not. So thank you again for letting the small channel call the game. And, of course, again, make sure to like and subscribe. If everyone were to subscribe right now, we would hit 4,000 subscribers. Just saying would be pretty cool. Obviously, that's asking a lot, but it is free. It is free to do so. So thank you again for letting the small channel call the games. Again, I'll be on this weekend, Saturday for 3 games, Sunday for 3 games, and then Monday, of course, for Monday Night Football. I got you covered. And again, if you want more than football, I do cover baseball as well. Baseball, of course, 3 months away, but I'll be covering every now and then a Penguins game and some college basketball once college basketball winds down. Of course, March Madness and stuff like that. So thank you again for letting me call the game. All I ask for is a chance. Howard Cassell, yeah, pretty good. You hit them buttons. Thank you, James. You're a legend, man. Appreciate it, guys. You're both happy and sad about it. Okay, and I don't know. Goku must be getting the chat riled up here. No, you're very happy to have Ben. Yeah, for sure. The hat's off. Thank you again. Refs been helping Casey all night. I don't know about that, Brand. Yeah, I don't know. I think the refs have been, I don't know. I mean, there's really nothing. Again, there was that questionable pass interference call. But other than that, I don't know. I don't know about that one. See you next stream. Good night. Good night, RB. Appreciate you, man. Want some real Phantom? Oh, man. Now you guys are going to say it's going to happen there. We'll see. That's going to be booted out of the end zone. We'll see what happens here. Will we see some Phantom calls or not? That would be pretty crazy. That would be pretty crazy. Dodgers baseball. I did them a few times this past year. I think I called about 15 of their games. Again, when it's MLB, it's mostly Pirates, but I bounce around because obviously the Pirates don't draw a crowd at all. So, but yeah, I did a few Dodgers games. I did a lot more Brewers games towards down the stretch. Chris, of course, he's been in the chat. It's a big reason why I did. Him and Jason P. I remember. A lot of Brewers fans have supported the channel. Anyway, 1st and 10 at the 35. Ludicun swings it out to Kelsey. Kelsey, he's at the 39, brought down. Well, right there, I guess at the 39, it's a gain of 4. And the clock continued to run out. 1:33 and counting. They only have a timeout. So 2nd and 6, they're at the 39. Ludicun takes the snap, drops back, looking over the middle. He dumps it off in the flat, caught by Kelsey. Kelsey at the 40. And is brought down at the 44-yard line. Clock continuing to run. That is a lot of time for just a few yards. As, they're going to mark him down about a yard short of the line to gain. So 2 catches, 9 yards for Kelsey there. Overtime. I don't know about that, Chris. Who won the game? Right now, I would think the Broncos. Do you do any radio work? I do not. I'm just a YouTube guy. Just a YouTuber. Cassell, Meredith, Gifford were classic. They were, again, just before my time. Before my time. Troy Aikman and Tom Brady are great. Again, they've gotten better. I wouldn't say they're great. Sound like a professional. Thank you, Melissa. Appreciate it. Chiefs moving to Kansas. Yeah, no, that's devastating, Samuel. Unfortunate. 3rd and 1 as Ludicun is under center. Receiver to the right as he hands it off. This is Hunt down the left side, cutting inside at the 50. He's at the 45 and brought down at the 43-yard line. That is a Kansas City Chiefs first down as the clock continues to run. They have no more timeouts. No timeouts remaining. 103, pardon me, as there's an injured Bronco. So the clock has stopped at 103. I believe is that Hufanga? The former 49er. So a big play there. Used to do radio, but I wasn't on air. I made commercials. That's all I did. So I don't know. That's something I don't really want to go into. But yeah, it was just for a little bit. But I was not on air at all. What a waste, right? Anyway, yeah, 1st and 10 coming up for the Chiefs, as it looks like Hufanga is off the field and he is okay. Chiefs, though, again, they're in Denver territory, so, it is not over. Big win last week. It was a big win. So 1st and 10 for Kansas City as Aludakun is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Aludakun sending a man in motion. That is Hunt as he awaits the snap. Awaiting the snap still. He takes the snap, drops back. Aludakun. He steps up, throws over the middle. It is caught by Kelsey at the 30, brought down at the 28. He's hustling in the middle. That is a 1st down for Kansas City. Clock continuing to run at 50 seconds and counting. 1st and 10 at the 28 in the gun. Aludakun drops back. He steps up. He's moving to his left. Aludakun's going to run at the 25 and brought down at the 21 for a gain of 7. 34 seconds and counting. They got to hurry. 30 seconds. They're at the 21. Aludakun's he's got to spike it here. And he does. 25 seconds. 3rd and 3 coming up. Well, look at that. The Chiefs have a chance here. Oh, my gosh. And thank you, Wayne. Appreciate it. Best wishes. Thank you. We may get overtime in this. We might. That would probably be worst case for me. But it is what it is. I would be here, of course. They might go for 2. They could. That's a good point. If Kansas City has nothing to play for, they could play spoiler. I could totally see that, actually. 3rd and 3. They're at the 21. Aludakun is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. And it looks like... Oh, delay a game. Wow, a delay a game. Well, I didn't expect that. So now it's 3rd and 8. Kind of wiping away the run there by Aludakun. So 3rd and 8. As they need to get to the 18 for a brand new set of downs. Again, only 25 seconds. No timeouts. I live in Texas. Again, I don't work at a radio station. Trisk. I don't know. Trisk. Tisk. As Aludakun drops back looking, throws over the middle. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Kelsey. Kelsey with a diving attempt. And it's going to be 4th and 8 coming up. And this is the ball game, folks. This is the ball game coming up. The Orange Crush. Well, they're wearing white tonight. All white. But I get what you're saying. Playing a dome a few years, not a big fan. I'm not a fan of it either. 4th and 8. Aludakun in the shotgun. They need to get to the 18 to keep the game going. Aludakun drops back. He's looking over the middle. Throws it to the end zone. Incomplete. Pass intended for Hollywood Brown, just a little bit too high. And that is your ball game. 20-13 is your final, and Denver will continue to be in the driver's seat for the number 1 seed for the upcoming week. Just looking here at the replay, Brown running a post. The throw just a little bit high. Just a tad bit high. That is unfortunate for Kansas City. Gave him a good fight. They covered the spread again, 13.5. I just felt like that was way too much. Oh, man, that is brutal. So Denver will take a knee, and that will probably do it. It will do it. There's the knee. That is your game. Denver is 13-3. Still, of course, in the lead in the AFC West. Still in the lead for the number 1 seed in the AFC. The Chiefs will fall to 6-10 as their nightmare season continues. Great job, Colin. Appreciate it. Thank you again, guys. Again, if you liked what you listened to today, make sure to like and subscribe. Helps out the channel a lot. It really does. Thank you all for tuning in. And, of course, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all you guys. Hopefully your Christmas was awesome. And hopefully I helped make it a little bit more entertaining for you as I covered these games today. Again, I'll be back Saturday for 3 games, Sunday for 3 games, Monday, of course, we'll do Monday Night Football. So there you go. I do appreciate you guys for tuning in. That was awesome. It was a great stream for me, to be honest with you. It really was. Not even like this is probably the best NFL game I've covered, and it's not even close. More social media. I have a Twitter. I have Twitch. I'm going to start streaming more on Twitch every now and then. Well, more on every now and then. Kind of makes no sense, but during off days when there's nothing to do, I might do a little more on Twitch, which that is going to be. You can find that at my profile. It's on. Just click the links there again. There's my X, Twitch, Discord, which I have a Discord. I really don't get involved with it. I need to. So I'll go ahead and I guess share all these. I guess doesn't hurt to do so. I don't know if that would. So feel free to follow me there. I don't know, there's some links. I don't know if that's really... Okay, that didn't really do anything there. Let me go ahead. I'm not a professional, folks. I'm pretty terrible. I cannot grab this to save my life. So there is my Twitch. Again, thank you guys all for tuning in. Jeez, this thing is so dumb. There is my Twitter. And then my Discord. Again, I will work on this. I need to be a little bit more involved. Would probably help grow the channel even more if I did. So there you go, man. I appreciate you guys. Again, feel free to subscribe to the channel. It is free. Thank you again for your support. Definitely had a great game today. Definitely awesome. So thank you for your support. Hopefully you guys all had a great and Merry Christmas. And yeah, that is pretty much it. You guys all have a great rest of your night, and I will catch you in the next one, hopefully on Saturday. As again, we got 3 games for you. We got Clemson, Penn State, the Chargers, and the Texans, and then Packers and the Ravens. See you then. Y'all have a great night. Hopefully you had a Merry Christmas. Good night, and take care. Peace.